Okay, here we are again. Microphone stand as usual for when I don't do this consecutive days. The stand is in the wrong place to start with. No shock there. That's okay. So we will wait just a few minutes, probably like 2 minutes, and then we'll get started. For the moment that I don't know if you all have been waiting for, but I've been waiting for it. I've been dreading it, frankly, because I realized yesterday I said, I gotta go into this next fight with no practice because I'm too busy studying for midterms. God damn it. That's gonna be fun. But it's fine. Take it in stride. Just do it. Right to it and then just move right along, because there's... God, depending on how quickly we get done with things today, there's potentially 4 boss fights for us to do in this one video. It's kind of a lot. I don't know if we'll get that far, but we'll do the best we can to get as far as we can. Like I said, I'm not really figuring we'll finish this before the week of Halloween. I think it's just too much to ask, but probably... Although I looked, and it looks like Festival of Blood... Now, I've never played Festival of Blood, so that'll be a blind playthrough. A blind stream through, but apparently it's like 4 hours long if you do like everything in it, which seems short, but I don't know. Sometimes I drag stuff out just because, so we'll see if it ends up being a 2-stream project or a 3-stream project. But if it's a 2-stream project, we'll continue with this the week of Halloween and just probably finish it up, you know, the week right after. Matter of fact, if that's the case, if we have 3 streams this week and then 4 more streams to finish this up, we will definitely get this done by the week after Halloween. So that's cool. I'm glad that we're moving along. Means that actually after this, after this project, I think this is the longest project that I have planned for the PS3 projects, unless for some reason one of the other JRPGs ends up being exceedingly long for some reason, but I don't think it is. I think I'll probably get it done in about 18 streams, so we'll see how that goes. We'll see how it all ends up. But for now, let us continue. Let's see what we can make of this next fight. And good Lord, let me tell you, if you have played this game before, you are bracing. Because this next fight is very challenging from my remembrance. It's one of the hardest fights in the game from what I remember. For multiple different reasons. Including, but not limited to, emotional reasons. But my cat's back, so now at least I have my emotional support going in.
Nice one.
You didn't even get any Gaius dumplings. That's okay, I think I have enough, but that's fine. Anyway, how you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Tales of Xillia 2, the stream edition. I think if I remember it, I sent the cats out to Canvillar to get more Gaius dumplings over the weekend. Because I think I needed 4 in order to do the next side quest that we need to do, although I think I have enough of them to not really worry about it. I guess I can look. Yeah, we've got 7. I don't think we need these for any custom ordering stuff, because I can't imagine any weapons or armor would require a ketchup-filled donut ball. Not donut ball, dough ball. That to me is questionable, but okay, sure, whatever, game. You do what you want. I mean, it's obvious you're already doing what you want, because on top of getting more dumplings from Canvillar, I sent them out twice, so that was the second time that they just came back, and they gave me a bunch of dumplings last time. But on top of giving me a bunch of dumplings, they also gave me the katana. It'll go perfectly with Muse's kitty pin, you see. Now they're matching. That's great. Anyway, so yeah, we last time we started working on the main game, episode 12. We are here, practically at Lake Xillia, and trying to think if I want to do any special strategies for this part, or if I kind of just want to try it and see what happens and then just go from there. Like, I'm not particularly... I don't think it's going to be particularly problematic, so I'm just going to kind of... Well, we're going to do this first to start with, and then we'll go from there. Do I want the obsidian sledge for the chance to stun? Nah, the silver maul will do just fine, honestly, for now. But we'll keep this obsidian sledge in case anything weak to earth comes along. And actually, I think I do actually want to do a little bit of strategizing here. Like only heal, spirit arts only, spirit arts only. We'll see how that goes. I know Mila's got impregnable guard that she can use. The rest of them not so much, but we'll see what we can do about that. You know, the worst comes to worst situation is I can just have, like, I can just switch to Jude and have him Fury Stoke. Or I can switch the skills so Luger Fury Stokes and everybody else has hidden target for this next fight. But let's try it out first and then see if we're, you know, in bad shape or good, you know. So everybody's done with their orbs now, though, right? Yeah, okay, we finished that, I think, last time. Cool. All right, so that being said, off to Lake Xillia we go.
Everything is
What's
so
up, Will?
lush.
Yeah.
So this is where they found the bodies of all the victims.
Well, that's deeply unfortunate.
Does anyone live over there?
Fancy house. What do you mean it's my summer villa? Didn't I ever tell you? Are you trying to drip with sarcasm here, Luger? Yeah, no, this wasn't in the Prime Dimension. Mostly because nothing
It's
here was in
quite
the
the
Prime
mystery
Dimension.
house, I should say.
It's not a mystery, because that's where I live.
Really? Okay, so this is your dimension.
My house. I live there with my daddy.
Well, this is simultaneously great news because you can see your dad again, but don't we have to destroy this dimension? Oh, this is gonna go very badly. I can already feel it.
House?
How could it be? This is a fractured dimension after all.
I suppose it would be kind of difficult for her to get to the Prime Dimension if it was a fractured dimension, but not if she's the key, right? If she's the key, like, that's the assumption we've been operating off of, because She said, no, you can't use the Chromatis power without me. That means she's the key. That means that she can probably freely travel between dimensions. And that's... Well, you know, actually, now that I think about it, no, I guess it's not all that problematic, because worst comes to worst, we can just make her dad aware of the situation, because he seems like a pretty strong fighter to begin with, from what we saw in the cutscenes before. And then she can just hold his hand and take him back to the Prime Dimension with her, right? So, like, I guess it's not as big a deal as I was thinking.
Daddy.
What's with the mask, dude?
Welcome home, El.
Where are the bad guys?
Where are all those people that shot
You're
you?
gone now.
Are you okay?
No, El, I have indigestion because I devoured all of them like a DDS2 demon.
Oh, Daddy.
Mask.
So that's Elle's father.
What's with Rolo? This dimension's version of him anyway. Is she in the Prime Dimension? I mean, I guess she would have to be, right? Like, in some capacity. But maybe she's... Well, no, if she's like 6 or 8 or something, and this is 8 years in the future, that would mean she isn't born yet. So I guess that is this dimension's version of him.
Right. It's easy to forget sometimes.
In our dimension, this house didn't even exist.
Because Spyrite hasn't been
Could
perfected
he be
yet.
the catalyst?
Boy, I hope not. Because that would be
Seems my girl's been in good hands.
deeply
I'm
unfortunate.
Victor.
Nice to meet you.
Where are my manners? It's been too long since I've had guests. Please, join me for dinner.
Thanks. Hate to impose, but sure.
What do you say, Luger?
How do you... Did she whisper about me in your ear while we were trying to figure out if you're the catalyst?
I hope it sufficed.
Yes,
Something
thank you.
About
You
this
delivered
is
quite
a
a
little
feast.
shady.
It's pretty tasty stuff, huh?
Yeah, you know, listen, I gotta be honest, I try to stay on top of my cooking game, but I'm nowhere near this yet. It'll take me years to catch up to you.
You'll be as good a cook as me someday. I know it. Give it 10 years.
Well, thanks for the vote of confidence, but that seems awfully
Maybe sooner than
specific.
that, Daddy. His cooking is already super tasty.
Well, thanks, Sal.
And you gotta try his El-style Mabo curry.
I suppose I did do that, didn't
I
I?
haven't enjoyed a meal this much in 10 years.
Hmm.
I think I ate too much.
Uh-oh.
I think it's Daddy's fault for making my favorites.
You earned them all, my dear.
Gotta tuck her into bed, huh? She's tuckered out. She has had enough. You rest your weary head, young lady.
Victor, there's something I'd like to ask you.
You're curious about the mask, I'd wager. My face was scarred in battle long ago.
Not that.
What is it then?
I suppose that's a fair point, because he did sort of transform Chromatis-wise before. Either of these are good questions, really. Hey, Marie, how you doing? Welcome back. Good evening. Wait, is that Elle's dad? She's the daughter of Joker? He's got the Phantom Thief mask going on, so at the very least there's that. Yeah, that's Elle's dad, though. Yeah, we found him. At least this is this dimension's version of Elle's dad, but apparently, according to Elle, this is just her dad, like, period. No stop. This isn't a different dimension version of him. This is just her dad. So, we found him. That's good. How much do you know about the situation?
I know what makes her happy. She is dear beyond words to me.
Well, I can see that.
I also know that I am a true denizen of this fractured dimension.
Okay, so that's what I was wondering about, is are you aware of the fact that this is a fractured
Yes.
dimension?
My daughter was born with a power that only a few Kresniks have ever possessed. She can manipulate space and time, a skill lost in the Prime Dimension.
She's got a
She's
pretty
the
special
Keith
power
Kresnik?
there. Yes,
So the power
Jude.
was
We've
never
been
Luga's
knowing
to
this
manifest.
since Chapter 7.
He
I
knew
guess
the
I never
truth of
told
it
you
all
guys.
along.
Yeah.
What are you planning to do with the key?
You see, the key has its limits. And
Oh,
you
okay.
stepped in my way, Luger.
What are you talking about?
I don't want to wake my daughter.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's step out.
What does he mean I stand in his way? Yeah, this is getting shadier and shadier by the minute here.
Daddy,
Okay.
I've been trying so hard. Because I promised.
Let's not wake her up. I just hope what's about to happen isn't what's about to happen. But it might. Oh, this is mine now, yoink. Oh, good, a revival ring. So now you have recall for whomever you put that on. It's the same as the recall skill. It's just you don't have to use 20 SP to use it. So that can be nice if somebody doesn't have recall yet, but yeah. If that doesn't indicate to you what's about to happen, then I don't know what to tell you. Sorry, I just woke up because work destroyed you. And yeah, no, I get that. I've been busting my ass all day too, so I totally understand. A motherfucker can flash stuff. What? He's really good at the whole combat thing. I mean, we saw him kick the crap out of all those guys with his Chromatus transformation DDS thing back in the very beginning of the game. So I suppose him being super powerful isn't really that shocking to me anyway, but I guess it could be. Okay, we still have fruit yakisoba. That's good, because what's about to happen is very bad. So this is literally her father is a catalyst, but that plot point is on steroids. That's what it's looking like. Let's go see if we can get the answer straight from the horse's mouth. I got a bad
Impressive
feeling
view,
about
yes.
this.
Has Spyrite technology been perfected in this dimension?
It has, and you perfected it 8 years ago.
Oh, nice.
I see.
But then, I killed you.
Why?
in the world would you do that? I
Yeah.
didn't stop at Jude either. I killed you in this dimension as well.
You're still not answering
Alvin,
why.
Leia, and even Elise. I killed you all.
For
You
what
tried to
purpose?
stop me from killing Beasley. Even Julius took your side.
Why would they do that?
Beasley made a grave mistake when he tried to take Elle from me.
I thought
I'll
you
ask
didn't
you
like
again.
Beasley because he wouldn't
What
give
are
him
you
fun.
planning?
Maybe he gave him funding in this dimension.
I simply wish to live in peace with the real Elle. But that will
Right.
never happen as long as he exists.
Why? Because I'm okay.
Victor, don't tell me
Using her as a conduit?
Version of Luger?
You know shit, Sherlock. Look at his eyes.
I'm the future version of you, and now
Okay, thanks for clearing that up. Okay.
you.
Hey, what's everybody doing here?
Oh, hi,
Go
El.
back inside,
You have a
honey.
good nap?
We're just having a little talk.
With our swords. A talk with our swords. Dude, are you okay? No, he is definitely not okay.
Frightened, Elle. If we go to the land of Canaan, I can make this all go away. I promise.
What are you gonna do?
You and
Wish
I
to
can
not turn into a
live
catalyst?
happily ever after, Elle.
We really can?
L, I don't know if this guy's got your best interest at heart. I'm just saying.
She's not yours to order around.
Ow!
I make a wish to the spirit origin to start my life over again.
Well, why would you do that?
And Elle will be with me, of course. Reborn as my daughter in the Prime Dimension.
What do you mean reborn?
I'll be reborn?
You two won't
Makes
be
no
you.
sense. You'll be different people.
You're gonna kill
We
each
will
other?
still be together.
No, you won't. You'll be dead.
Daddy!
Everything will be fine. We'll make brand new memories. Come here. This time, Mommy will be with us too.
No. I don't want that! No!
Mine now, yoink! You okay, El? Stay here.
It's mine!
She's not yours to order around! I thought that's what you just said! Okay. They really went all out with the choreography in some of these scenes, didn't they? He can match my every move. How am I supposed to beat him?
So you lured
All right,
Luger
teamwork.
into this dimension to trade places with him.
Guys, teamwork.
Your own daughter!
What a
I
jackass.
knew El would bring Luger to me! After all, I am the final waymarker! What kind of monster manipulates his own daughter like this?
That's what I'm asking, but I don't think I need the answer.
What the hell do you know?
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all.
Run for this power!
Son of a bitch. Well, here we go. Jude? Ow? Well, that wasn't very nice of you.
I'll end this. Heat wave,
Alright, Luger, just hold it for a second. It's fine. As long as... Okay, that's not... Okay. Christ. Now keep him alive there, Jude. Oh my god, Jude. So, he has access to Chromatus, which allows him... Hold on a second. Let me get this combo off first. Okay. So, Victor has access to Chromatus. He will occasionally go into it, and if he uses Grand Cleaver while no one is guarding, he will use Luger's Chromatus Mystic Art, which is Form Destroyer. He has his own Mystic Art that he can use during Overlimit, so when he has his swords out, he'll turn into Overlimit, he'll use Overlimit, and then he'll obviously use that to try to smash the shit out of you, but, well, we'll see if we can combat that over time. But this boss is tough. He's got a lot of HP. We've got as much combo in game as we can, but, you know, this is gonna suck. Yeah, wait, he killed the Xillia 1 cast? Yes, yeah, he's the murderer. So there we go, solved the mystery, but now we have to take him in, and I don't think he's gonna come quietly. Damn, that was a fast AF nap. Yeah, she's 6, so they nap real quick. Dude, that was not a choice you can make in a couple of seconds. Yeah, there you go. Kudos on making it. I mean, that's not good, but that's cool. Does he not stun? So when he's in Chromatus, I think he has an increased Iron Stance. That's my impression anyway. Alright, well, we did some good damage there, but how much does he have left? Yeah, Jude, watch out. See if I can hit him into that. Okay, nope. But yeah, so basically now he's gonna go on the offensive with my teammates because they're the ones hitting him, so, you know. But yeah, try to get as much damage off as you can before you lose it, because pretty soon you'll lose it all at this rate. That's not good. I'm going all the way over here, because this is about to hurt the hell out of Mila. Actually, he might hit me. This is a line AoE, if I remember right.
out of my way!
Nope, never mind. Hang on, I'll get Mila up. It's fine. Elixir? No, life bottle. Definitely life bottle. Do I have up +3? I think I do have +3. Oh. Guys, you might want to guard sometime today. Just saying. Okay. Well, I pressed the wrong button there, but that's okay. Like 2 more combos, we should be good. I don't have enough TP. Who's not doing anything? Rowan, you're not doing anything. Throw me a pineapple gel. Thanks. Nice sunburst, Mila. That got him knocked off his feet. Oh, by the way, he has an exclusive art that Luger never gets. Twin Lotus, so that's fun. Okay, still hit him at the end. Nice. Alright, one more time and we should have him. Got him. Couldn't Ritual of Destruction him to death, but we got him. Sorry, El.
Daddy, this can't be happening.
Elle, I'm sorry.
We had no choice.
He would have killed all of us. Sorry, kid. Lightning and hail. I believe that increases the 4 elements, the first 4 elements by 2 each. Can't quite remember. Exceed's not bad either. Increase does not mean not staggering after a myriad amount of spells, including Sunburst and normal arts, and the rest of your party. Yeah, it's pretty strong, I think. Rooting for you, but Elle is about to get smacked by more trauma. She lost her mother and fractured Mila, and now she's about to lose her father. Yeah, this is not going to play out well. This is not going to play out well at all. So let's see how it plays out, shall we? That actually went really smoothly, all things considered. He's really tough. So, but we're pretty tough ourselves. So,
My
yeah.
body.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have burned your dread so hard.
Daddy,
What the hell is that?
I'm already out of time. Listen, Luger. There is a limit to how much you can use your power.
Well, yeah, I don't want to hurt her. Every time I use it, I could hurt her.
Does that mean
You've become a divergence catalyst?
All power.
Well, I mean, that's what
comes
it
with
looks
a price
like.
to pay. That's just the way it is. You see?
so that's why you chose to be reborn?
Couldn't you just choose to wish away your divergence?
Luger!
Oh, shit. Come on, dude, give it up already.
What are you going to choose?
Oh, God damn it! Sorry.
Please. Take care of Elle.
Well, now I'm gonna have to.
To Canaan. Complete origins trial.
no, Daddy! Daddy! Get up!
Is he humming the hymn of proof? Oh, fuck me. He's trying to, anyway. Okay, so he does care about his daughter, but man, this got heavy fast. Yeah, it, after chapter 10, they really start hammering you.
Hey,
Okay. Thanks, buddy.
Where's Elle?
Oh boy. What the hell am I gonna tell her? What do you even tell somebody when this happens? Like, genuinely, this is a unique circumstance. I have no frickin' idea what to say.
Gods!
Oh, shit.
She's becoming a catalyst.
Well,
Why would
that's
something like that even happen.
gonna be a
Unless
problem.
The power really is within L.
Again, Jude, we've been operating on that assumption since Chapter 7, but that means every time I turn into a Chromatus, it's not a matter of hurting her, it's a matter of turning her into a
We're not
catalyst.
going to figure this out here. Let's find a room in Drellin.
Ah, hell. So not only did we just have to kill her dad, but also every time I erase a fractured dimension, I am pushing her closer and closer to being completely erased from history. How am I supposed to
So
feel?
hard for Luga.
And there's nothing we can do. Even the Lord of Spirits is powerless to help.
Like, how am I supposed to feel about this? Genuinely. The Catalyst.
El's
Wouldn't be
becoming a
surprised if she hated
divergence
you after this.
catalyst?
Yeah, I hope not.
I don't understand how this could happen.
But I could see it.
According to Victor, becoming a divergence catalyst is the price for using the clan's power beyond a certain limit.
If El is the daughter of Luger from a fractured dimension, that would make her part of the Kresnik family. But she doesn't even seem to have access to Chromatus powers.
Well, she can't manifest them herself, but she's like 6, so that's probably why. She's manifesting them through me because I'm using her power.
Jude, you started to say something about this earlier. Do you remember what that was?
I do. The pocket watch is the key to manifesting the Chromatus, right?
Right.
But when Luger first transformed into his Chromatus, it was L that was holding the watch.
So Luger has been using El as a conduit for his power.
Yeah, so if that wasn't clear before, that's how it works. She has the power. Luger does not. But he's been using her, unknowingly, but using her nonetheless to manifest the Chromatus every time he erases a dimension. As far as I'm aware, Beasley doesn't know this yet, though, so that at least we have that in our pocket.
Do you remember how Luger couldn't transform into his Chromatus when we first met the other Mila?
And here's your evidence.
That's because El wasn't with us then.
Yeah.
So then El has been paying the price for Luger's use of the power.
But it goes without saying that Luga had no way of knowing this.
Not directly until you told me. I mean, they hint at it, but
Still,
yeah.
There was no way for any of us to know of this.
I'm sorry, Luger.
There's no need to apologize. Who could have possibly guessed that the Chromatus was linked to the catalysts like this?
Well, we knew they were linked to the catalysts somehow because the catalysts are the only way that you can destroy, or rather, the Chromatus is the only way you can destroy a catalyst, but not like this. All right. Let's get warm. It's raining. We're all cold and tired, and I'm sure Elle is in some kind of a way.
Elle's not doing so good.
Well, no
Is
kidding.
the catalyst sickening her?
No, she's been traumatized. I mean, she just saw her father. Oh, sorry. I know it's not like you had a choice in the matter.
I mean, to be fair, he would have impaled me,
I'm
and
worried
then all
about
of you.
her. And you. How are you holding up?
Well, I'm her big brother, Mila. I'm fine. I gotta be. For her.
You're a strong person. Witnessing your own death would be a shock to anyone. I can't imagine.
I mean, technically he wasn't me, but... Oh yeah, that did kind of
Don't
happen
push
to
yourself too hard.
you, didn't it?
We're alive, for better or worse, and that means we have a duty to fulfill.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Hang on, phone.
Is it Spurious?
Yep. Who else would it be?
Luger, we've confirmed the retrieval of the final waymarker. Please proceed to Rize Harbor in Marksburg immediately.
Wait, so what about Rideau and Julius? So Rideau and Julius have their own pocket watches, quote unquote. Well, we know at least that Julius has his own pocket watch. So the pocket watch is the key to manifesting the Chromatus. The reason why it's affecting Elle is because it's specifically her pocket watch, or in this case, her father's pocket watch. But it's really hers. She's the one who has ownership over it. They talk about it a little bit later, how ownership over a pocket watch that can manifest the Chromatus works. But basically, it's Elle's pocket watch, and that's why it's affecting her. Julius has his own pocket watch to manifest the Chromatus. Rideau, we don't know yet. I would imagine he has his own pocket watch, but they haven't directly explained it yet. So I'll wait till the game shows us his pocket watch before I say 100%, yeah, that's how he's manifesting. But we're manifesting because of Elle.
What's the plan?
We'll depart tomorrow. Tonight, we should rest.
Yeah, that's probably for the
A
best.
wise course of action.
We've all had a long day. And it's only been 30 minutes since I started the stream. Okay. Soup's on.
You must be starving, right? Luger made us some tasty soup.
Come on over, sleepyhead. I made it Elle style, no tomatoes.
No. I don't want it! I only want my daddy's soup, and this isn't it! It's never
Elle?
gonna be right, just like you're never gonna be my daddy!
Well,
I
that's
want
not
my
very
daddy! Why'd you have to
nice.
do that to him?
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. It's a good thing I'm a speed demon. Okay, close call. Ow!
Are you okay?
Just recovery ring me, Jude. I'll be good. Thanks.
It'll heal.
I
in
don't
no
think
time.
we can recovery ring that. But thanks for that, anyway.
Wait, you're gonna make more?
Well, yeah. One of us didn't get anything to eat. She's got to eat, kiddo.
But
Do whatever you need to do.
I'll help, if that's all right. Your arm is still injured.
Sure, I can use the assistance. Put on an apron, sous chef. Almost there.
All done?
Tastes right.
I'm sorry that I can't do more for you.
Oh, Jude, come on now. Like, on top of the fact that I just killed her dad, I also just, destroyed an entire world where Spyrite technology was successful. You didn't even get any notes down before we had to leave. I feel bad about that, too.
I'm just happy knowing that a future like that might even be in the cards. It helps me believe I can do it. I can perfect Spyrite technology.
Still, notes would have been nice.
I was trying to cheer you up, but here you are making me feel better.
Yeah, well, you know, what are friends for, right?
You know, I think she'll understand someday.
Can I be honest? I hope she doesn't. Because that is a hell of a thing we had to do. Hey, sleepyhead. It's alright. Come on over. If you're hungry, I'll pour you a bowl. Here. It's okay. You gotta eat so you can sleep well. It's alright. Come on. Alright, go ahead. Lay it on me. It's L style again, so. Oh, hang on. Give me a sec.
It's good.
Good. Glad to hear.
Luger, I ran away, 'cause I realized something. When somebody leaves you, when they disappear, you never get to taste their cooking again.
Elle, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You were just protecting me, weren't you? Keeping me safe. From my daddy.
God damn, that scene's so hard to watch. But that means the voice actor did a really good job of it. As Brina Palencia is Ella's voice actor, English voice actor, and I really think she does a great job with Elle, especially in those scenes. She really connects with the kind of person she has to be there, right? Now hang on my phone. Oh, the only other person I would hear from. Hello?
Sorry to pester you again, but
Yeah, no, I know, Nova. I'll get you the money soon.
I'm sorry. I know you do. Just doing my job.
Yep. More debt payments.
Sad as it is, even at times like this, the world still marches on.
And considering our place in that world, we shouldn't expose Elle to any more danger. Rowan,
Wait, what do you mean?
can you find a safe place for Elle to stay while we see this through?
You guys know this didn't work with Elise in the
I'll
first
see what
game,
I can
right?
come up with.
Are you leaving me behind because I'm a fake?
No, okay, wait, hold on, back up. I protest this. We are not leaving her behind. The only safe place for her is right here with us. Why would we find it? No! She stays with us.
No one wants me.
What are you
Even Daddy
talking
felt
about?
that way. He said he only wanted to be with the real Elle.
But you are the real Elle.
All right then. We'll take her with us.
Okay, good. Because I sure as hell wasn't leaving her behind. I'd have gone on by myself if I had to. And that's the end of chapter 12. Like, what do you even say after
You can
this?
be rash sometimes, but you never give up. I admire that deeply. Here, I want you to have this. Maybe next time you do something crazy, it'll make getting through it a little easier.
Thanks, buddy. What do we got? Fangs and Demons. So that's Jude's art book that he gives to Luger. I believe that, I mean, considering the name, it's probably he's giving me Demon Fang. Luger finally, after all this time, has access to the progenital, that's a Freudian slip, progenitor art in all of the Tales series, Demon Fang. It's about time. But we also got the Last Waymarker Ultimate Chromatis Bearer from defeating Victor, which was, yeah, lost in the Prime Dimension, so we wouldn't have been able to access that otherwise. So there we go. First thing that you just finished processing is that Victor killed the entire Xillia 1 cast, including Tipo, and threw them into the lake, and got away with it. Yeah, he's pretty good at that whole killing thing, isn't he? And also, it's worth mentioning as well, that's probably why Spirius was after him, was because of the fact that he murdered all those people. And also, by extension, I would imagine, murdered Beasley because in the fracture dimension there, because that everyone tried to stop him from killing Beasley. So he killed them, and then he killed Beasley. He also killed Julius, and then I guess we get it straight from the horse's mouth, because he says, I killed my father and brother for this power. So there you go, he killed Julius. Yeah, protecting you in both circumstances. I'm sorry, kiddo. Yeah, like, what do you even say to somebody in that situation? Like, what is there to say? I don't think there is anything you can say in that situation. I mean, nothing will make it feel better, obviously. But, like, what do you even say to express regrets? Like, it's so tough. Nova's been growing the fuck up during these last few chapters. Yeah, Jude tried this with Elise last game, yeah, and it sure didn't work out there. And it's not going to work out here either because we're taking Elle with us. Again, by hook or by crook, she's coming with us. All right, off to these guys. So, well, what's next? Well, Luger and Elle. First, this.
Elle, dear. Are you feeling okay?
I think that's a loaded question.
Fine. Nothing matters anymore anyway.
That is not how an 8-year-old should feel, a 6-year-old should feel. I feel like I should go after her.
Luger, how's the burn on your left hand?
Well, you recovery ringed it, but honestly, Jude, I appreciate it, but I think we should worry about Elle. Sorry.
I understand exactly how Elle feels. I've been there myself. Everything I'd done had been rendered meaningless.
Yeah,
I'm
first
convinced
game
of
you
that.
did have a blue screen of
I've been
death.
lashing out at the people who are important to me.
You're speaking of when Mila died on the Zenithra.
Yeah. Leia was worried sick and trying to take care of me. And I threw the food she made for me against the wall.
I had no idea.
I figured Leia wouldn't say anything. I was awful to her. But she persisted in trying to take care of me. And that's the only reason I recovered at all.
So persist in trying to take care of her. Well, good, I already started that
so
step
please,
up.
keep looking after Elle. Do everything you can.
Okay.
Okay, well, there we go. The truth about Muse. Oh, good. Here come the comic relief skits to bring the levity back. Like, you don't just abandon people who just had traumatic experience. That makes it 1,000% worse. Yes, exactly. And pretty much exactly what Jude said there. He had a traumatic experience. He was lashing out, but you don't abandon him. You help, okay? Like, that's it. So that's all there is to it. We just keep helping Elle. The truth about music.
Man, in the space of a year, everyone's fashion sense sure has evolved.
No kidding. Especially Muse's.
It has? What did she change?
I find her new dress quite dignified.
It's a new dress?
Fine choice for a great spirit.
I didn't even notice. Oh boy.
It isn't a dress at all. That comes straight from Muse.
What do you mean?
She's manifested her spirit powers in a clothing-like form, but technically, she's completely naked.
It's not a wonder she's so promiscuous in public then. And teases everyone all the time. She's a stripper.
Naked?
Completely?
Okay, Alvin, put it away.
Are you so surprised? It was no different for Undine and Efreet.
Does that mean...
Mila too?
I thought Mila's were made from actual cloth. Maybe not her new clothes. Her old clothes were made from actual cloth by Ivor, but maybe now her new ones aren't?
Completely naked?
Okay, Rowan, put it away.
I don't know anything about Mila's situation.
How can you stay so quiet, Luger? Say something.
Because I'm dumbfounded by all of this bullshit. The truth is, when I'm wearing my chromatis, I'm naked too. You see, it destroys my clothing, and then it brings them back perfectly. It's not as exciting if nothing is... I don't even know what to say at this point. Yeah, what the fuck do you mean say something? What am I... This is another situation, but it's on the complete opposite side of the comedic spectrum from what am I supposed to say about this? That's why you miss Tales games. Skits breathe life into your cast in moments that you can't fit into the plot. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Like, for example, this, which we're all like, It's not as exciting as nothing said.
Oh, of course.
Truer words were never spoken.
Thank you. I fear we were losing sight of what was truly important.
Indeed. Every man's heart yearns for the secrets that have been hidden from him. Let us seek them. Together!
I'm just gonna let these two be dumb.
Those two have formed a disturbing kinship.
I kind of want to understand what they're talking about, but I kind of don't.
We'll tell you when you're older,
At least
Jude.
we understand one thing.
And after you seek therapy.
Yep, where Luger's inclinations lie.
Listen, I can't help it if I like the look of a woman in yoga pants, okay? Like, come on now. That I'm not wrong, am I? Like, think about how yoga pants fit people, right? Think about how jogging pants fit people. Okay? You know, that's all I need to say, I think. I give up. Really. Holy shit, me being a girl makes so much more sense. You've never been like this in your life. Yeah, I'm at the point now, okay, so I'm 32, right? From what I understand, my sex drive will start to, like, fall off a cliff in another year or two. So the constant feeling from being in my 20s and feeling like I have to think about that stuff, like that's always in the back of my head. And if you don't know what that is, I'm sorry, I'm not going to answer you. But the thought of all that stuff being in the back of my head at all times has never gone away. It's been like since I hit puberty. So it's like 20 years of torment in the back of my head. And apparently that's finally going to slow down in the next few years. I don't know how I feel about that, though, because that also means that it'll be a lot harder to maintain any muscles that I have because I won't have as much testosterone to go around. So I don't know. Really? Only one this time. Okay. Vampiric plant. On the Talus High Road? Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, well, that's something to do. So we got one monster to defeat, elite monster to defeat. We got 2 character chapters to do, and we have a request from the Force. Speaking of Undine and Ifrit, we'd like to try the Gaius dumplings from Canbalar. Can you bring some to the shrine in Neokera? Sure, why not? The Spicy Chef. You need a Mabo curry for research. We need a Mabo curry medium. Good, I can buy that right now. Okay, cool. So we'll do that, and then these are all the ones I'm not going to do. Excuse me, we get 36,000 points for defeating the vampiric plant, so we're not going to be able to do these silver badge ones just yet. Ultimate lightning bolt for 1 sylvan crab on the royal hunting grounds. Okay, sure. The subtlety of falling snow. We get wild gold dust from this, or no, we give wild gold dust and we get solar eclipse. A favor, light leaf clovers. I don't think we need those. Are these all silver metal? Oh my god. It's in Burmia Gorge. Like, you go there in Chapter 7. Come on, guys. Like, what the fuck? What's with these badge requirements? Anyway, I'll just give them these. I don't think we need wild gold dust or light leaf clovers for anything. Like, whatchamacallit wise. Custom order wise. That's it. So I'll just give you those so that they're done, and then, yeah, the rest of these I guess we'll wait on for now. And we need 98,777 to the next one, so we're not going to get that anytime soon, but I guess we'll go do these. Okay, so Royal Hunting Grounds, I need to buy a medium Mabo curry right now so we can take that to Fenmont. There's also a cat in Fenmont that I did not get. And also, I believe Fort Gondala is accessible now, so we can go get the cat from there and then send the cats out to find the other cat. And we'll have 97 cats out of 100 total. And that's as many as we can get for right now until Chapter 14, I want to say. So, speaking of testosterone, had blood work done recently to do a metabolic panel and check your hormone levels. To quote your boyfriend, wow, you're so much of a girl that your E is off the charts. Like I said before, padding playtime, yeah, pretty much, exactly. But it's good to hear that your levels are in good shape, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want those levels to get in flux. That causes problems, like, physically and biologically. So it's good to hear that your levels are where they're supposed to be. But you probably know more about that than I do, so... Anyway, so we'll go beat one of these. I'll go grab the Mabo curry before we leave now. Then I guess we'll... go to Fenmont after we defeat the crab and we go to the shrine. So let's get the Mabo curry first. Where are our character episodes happening here? That's the side quest. There's one in Fenmont, so that's our ultimate destination anyway. Is there one in Fenmont, or are they both in Fenmont? I guess it's possible that they're both in Fenmont. Okay, well, anyway. I guess we'll figure it out as we go. But there's supposed to be 2 character episodes, and I don't know if they're both in Fenmont, and that's why it's showing up that way, but well, I guess we'll see in a moment. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, hold on. Let me go to strategy real quick so I can set everybody back to where they were. Is everybody else where they were? Yes. Okay, good. Alright, let's grab a couple of items, because I was going to say at least one of these. Do I really need melon gels? I don't think so. There we go. Food vendor. I should check for more custom orders as well now. Although they might not show up unless I go to Triglyph with them. So I guess we'll figure that out later. But Mapo Curry Medium is what he needs. Oh, it looks like we have everything else already because I have the fruit yakisobas and stuff, so. Testosterone levels are abysmal, as they should be by now, and you have more E in your system than the high end of the high part of the bar. Now, as long as that's not going to cause problems biologically, that's fine. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to have a little more than you need, but if they're concerned that that's going to start causing problems, then no, we should be a little concerned. But if your doctors say no, that's fine. It won't cause any problems, then it's fine. Basically. All right. I guess I'll just go to the back entrance because it should be right in here. The 4 should be right in here. Yep, there they are. So all of you are technically naked, huh? Great. What are you even going to do with it, Gaius Dumpling? I mean, I can understand with Undine. I can understand with everyone except Ifrit. Ifrit doesn't even have a mouth. I don't think. Unless that section in the middle is his mouth. The DDS demon-looking part is his mouth. I guess they are going to eat. Okay. Fair enough. You're going to pet your ketchup-filled dumpling? I don't think I even want to know why you would do that. Wait. 2 layers of sweet and 1 layer of sour. What is in this thing? Wait, Wingle made that song up. Really? Oh my god. Why? Why would you... Yeah, let's just give them the dumplings and leave, please. Before someone invents a Spyrite television and they go on TV with it. Wait. Cinnamon, nutmeg, and ketchup? Okay, those are the ingredients that are guaranteed in there right now, but... Ugh. What the hell? And there's orange zest. Okay. I'm glad you like it. Yes, it's fucking fantastic. Oh, okay. What do you need to tell me? Well, it's not like you guys had any say in this. Sure, thanks. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, yeah, but Kronos threw you into the rift, so, you know. Maybe having meat around would help. Sure, Gaius. Let's just go with that. If that means we can end this scene that's bizarre, then sure, whatever. Alright, so, we got the Forest job report. We get Mila's spirit outfit from, if you played Mila's side of the story in Xillia 1, she had a spirit outfit, and that's that spirit outfit and haircut. It's basically what she looks like in the spirit world, which is different from the clothes that she has in the original world, but in the real world, that is. But the main things that you get access to is the not level 2 versions of her summons, but the second versions of these. So Ifrit 2, Gnome 2, Undine 2, and Sylph 2. Now, Undine 2 is probably the big prize here because normal Undine causes damage only if the enemies are like right on top of you and it doesn't really stun or anything like that. Undine 2, on the other hand, provides Mila with an actual water art that doesn't have a lot of delay on it because it does the same thing. It like snap when you first use it, it hits enemies that are near you, but then it shoots a line AoE of water out in front of Mila. So she can actually use this as a pretty good combo extender for her water element. I'll probably use it myself in one of her combos at some point, but yeah, that's the big prize. The other ones aren't bad either. I think they do more effective single target damage than the original ones. I forget exactly, but yeah, there you go. Where else? Royal Hunting Grounds we need to go to for the crab, the Sylvan crab. I guess I'll just go with this party because I don't care. It's one crab. DM me to not completely dox yourself the numbers for your hormone levels. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, don't dox yourself. That wouldn't be good. We would not want that. Oh, good. There's a crab right here. So here's this medium-sized enemy crab. What I'll do is be massively over-leveled so that I can attack its weak point for massive damage.
Now's our chance. A breeze.
Easy. An easy breeze.
Sure, we'll go with that. Alright, so that's that job done. Now, off to Fenmont, where we will see if both of the episodes are available. Yeah, I'll just go with Barn Hour. Because I think that'll put me right near the board, so. Alright, now let's see. There's one up there. Side quest is over there. Okay, yeah, they're both here in Fenmont. Alright, cool. Just wanted to make sure before I went crazy here. Okay, so we could turn that stuff in. Something's fishy in Fenmont. Okay, sure. We'll see that first. Then I'm going to go get the cat. Then we'll do the side quest. We'll turn that stuff in and we'll go in there. So.
This city sure has changed. It feels, I don't know, liberated? The stifling atmosphere is gone now.
That's because Noctigal isn't oppressing everyone anymore.
Stifling? I never realized it felt that way to you.
It wasn't just the city. You seemed stifled, too.
I did?
Well, I mean, you were stuck doing medical student stuff instead of Spyrite research, which, I mean, to be fair, you were good at the medical student stuff, but you seemed very passionate about the Spyrite research, so.
I know exactly what you mean.
Jude still seems stiff to me. I'd like to see him get truly liberated.
Can we not have this happen right now, please?
I could use some liberation myself, if you know what I mean.
I would rather not know what you mean,
What?
no.
Come on, guys, seriously?
But Jude is nowhere near as stiff as he was when we first met him.
Is this going to turn into the sequel skit to direct tethering? Really?
But he could still ease up a little.
How can he be free when he's still holding back?
Beautifully put.
You two come together on the strangest topics.
They make an amusing pair. I suppose that's just another thing that's changed.
Yeah, I suppose we didn't expect any of us to make amusing pairs of any sort in the first game. Alright then. Oh yeah, the cat. Hold on. So the cat that I missed is actually in Samsara Trading Post, if I recall correctly. So let's go there. I don't remember if it's on the first floor or the second floor.
These heavily populated areas certainly have a different feel to them. You can just feel the energy in the air.
I can hear the cat, though. Oop, hang on. No, that's talk. No. Ah, there you are. You blend right into the table there, the counter. All right, but that's Suzuki. So that's 95 cats. Now we've got Fort Gandala. You know, I might go turn in this side quest that we've got, this other one for Fenmont with the Mabo Curry, and then, oh, that's Horde Palace. We'll go to Fort Gandala first, before we go do the character episodes. Just so that way that's all taken care of. I suppose we also have to do Vampiric Plant, don't we? Okay, well, we'll figure that out in a little bit once we do the character episodes. Since we're already here in Fenmont, we might as well, you know. I just don't want to forget about doing Fort Gundala because then we'll have to do it again later. So, is this the same chef from before? No, there was a different guy at the station before. Well, it takes a little while to run this stuff all over the country, man. What can I say? I'm trying to understand. Okay, I don't think I have to. Sure. Alright, then. I'm just gonna let this guy slide real quick. Because he's being a big ol' tsundere about all this shit. I was gonna say, I feel like just the first 4 things there would cause you to explode, but then you put weapons-grade pepper spray in it, and now I can use it as a bomb to kill my enemies. Oh, of course, why not? Yeah, me too. Mila, I would not recommend sticking this in your mouth. No, Jesus. And now we need to leave again. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Man, she's got taste in wine. Wah, wah. Okay, well, that takes care of that. We got a tomato badge out of the deal. And also his hat and outfit. I don't think I like the implications of that. Anyway, do we have Fort Gundala in the list here? Yeah, there it is. Okay. We actually have both entrances, so let's go see if it's open. Oh, nanogram and picogram. Don't know what either of these mean. Have no frame of reference for how to measure those. Dude, that's deadly. Yeah, the weapons-grade pepper spray just on top of it. It's like, okay, come on, we're already too far. So nanogram, so picogram is the smallest unit. It's like 10 to the negative 12, if I remember correctly. Nanogram is 10 to the negative 9, I think. So you move the decimal over 9 places, and in picogram's case, you move the decimal over 12 places, and that's how small it is. So I don't know if that helps, but I think that's what it is. So. Okay, Fort Gundala is open. Good. So that will allow us to do a little exploring. Now, this place is not nearly as large as it was previously because all the doors to all of the opposite sections are locked, except for that one right there in the center. So we'll just go there and then we'll, take care of business. Nah, it's fine, man. You're good. Hey, Devil Hunter, how you doing? Welcome back. Had to fill up your water. What are we up to? Yes, good evening. Yeah, we just came back to Fort Gundala. We're in between chapters right now, so I'm just running around taking care of errands and odd jobs until we get enough money to pay for the next chapter. And then we will move on to chapter 13. We are moving right along. I think I see a cat already. Yep, there you are. Lazy. Okay, I mean, I don't know that I see the resemblance, but sure. Is there anything else in here? In this spooky place that kind of looks like it could be in some horror movie in some rust-filled dungeon where they do awful, horrible experiments to people? Because, I mean, to be fair, they did. I don't know if this place looked this rusty in the previous game, and I just glossed over it, but anyway. And also, here's the goop again that turned people into gel from the Evangelion movies. So that's nice. Alright. But we have Lazy, so let's actually take care of the kitty dispatch right now. By taking Fort Gundala. There's one more cat here. We've got 96 cats, so let's do this. Bye-bye! And off you go. Alright. I think that's about it for Fort Gundala. I don't think there's anything else here. to be honest. There really wasn't any necessity to come in here in this game, because most of what you needed to know about Fort Gondalo is from the last game. I guess it would have been nice if you could go to all the areas in the fort in this one, unlike in the first game where you're limited to whichever character you play, you get like half of the fort to explore, but I mean, it's fine. It doesn't bug me. So, all right, we have jobs to report. We have Fenmont. And we have Vampiric Plant. Now, which one do I want to go do first? Isn't this the fort where Mila blew up her legs? Yes, that was the fort that Mila blew up her legs on a mine with. Yeah, basically. Someone got turned into a Middle Eastern live leak video in this game. Interesting. Oh, that's a way to put it. Yes, I guess. But yeah, it wasn't. No, it wasn't in this game though. It was in the first game. So. In this game, because this is the sequel, it's just kind of there. All the experiments are obviously no longer taking place. So that's fun. Okay, so... yeah, let's just go back this way. We'll do Vampiric Plant last. We'll do the character episodes first, since we typically haven't been doing things in that order, but this time we'll do it in that order, just because we're already in Fenmont. Or we already were in Fenmont, so... Alright, so report these is done. There's a little extra money and a little extra points. Here's the chef's hat, which I thought we already had, to be fair, but anyway. We also get Ultimate Lightning Bolt from that one, so that's cool. Anything else here? We could do this one, but again, I'm not really keen on it because it's going to keep going up for title requirements, so since we probably will only get the silver badge before the end of the game, I don't think it's going to be necessary. Excuse me. We'll do this and this when we get there, and this. And these we probably won't even get to be honest, but that's fine. Like, I can do some of the side quests, but after a certain point, just doing the side quests that just are, they refill every certain amount of time, it just doesn't trip my trigger anymore, you know? Should I rest for 6 TP? No, I don't think I need to. I'll just save, and then we'll go from there. I haven't saved since the fight, since before the fight with Victor, good lord. Getting to gold any fucking thing is literally just padding. It's going to take so long to just hit silver badge. Yeah, I think it's going to take most of the rest of the elite monsters that are in the game to get to silver badge. Because there's only 4 left outside of the EX ones. And the EX ones, generally speaking, are post-game content. So, yeah, I think it's going to take too long to go any further than silver badge. So, farewells and resolutions. That must mean Alvin's story is just about done.
Ah, it's you. What's up?
What's up, Alvin? Yeah, just checking in. Seeing what you're up to in between chapters.
Concern is touching.
Well, you know. I mean, I'm trying to keep an eye on everybody.
I'm a little old to be needing a babysitter. Don't you have better things to do?
I may, but I'm trying to keep someone's mind off of
He's
things.
just worried about you, Alvin. Sheesh, no need to be a jerk about it.
Duty calls. Better get that.
Yeah, hang on. Hello?
Department of Dimensional Affairs here.
Hi, Vera. What can I do?
I'm calling because we've detected a new fractured dimension.
Okay.
Knew it. Better hightail it over there and smash that thing.
Yes, please do.
Wah,
I've
wah.
sent over the coordinates. We believe the rift is in Nia Kara. I'm counting on
Okay.
you.
That Vera is all business, huh?
I mean, she's at work, so yes,
well,
she
let's
is.
just hurry up and get to it.
She did say please do to all of us, so off we go.
Wonder what sort of divergence catalyst will be waiting for us this time.
I'll be crossing my fingers that it's not some giant monster.
Well, that depends. Is there anything in Alvin's history that would hint at him needing to fight a giant monster? Or is it just going to be something that is explicitly going to make Alvin hurt in his emotional soul? Because that's usually how this goes when they're in the party for these things. Alright, so we'll play as Alvin. I'll see if I can do the full combo this time, unlike with Sienna Bronk. I might be able to. We'll see. It's especially nice, though, because Leia's in the party with us, and that'll allow her to give him an elemental impulse on whatever the boss fight's going to be here. So I think it'll work out okay. And we'll bring Rowan because we might as well get the classic party back together for one last hurrah, right? Like, Rowan won't need this party together for... Actually, he can't because Elise is always the healer in that one. So, yeah, we might as well get the classic party from before Gaius and Muse got here. Might as well get them all together for one last little adventure together. Why is Leia worried about a giant monster? Do we need to link her to the video? Yeah, so I think she's more worried about the idea that the giant monster will turn on her lust for blood again than she is about the giant monster actually doing any lasting harm. So, hang on. I think I'm going to stick this right here. Hold up. All right. Let me see if this works out. Might not. Oops, sorry, bumped the mic stand. I have to, at school, I have to go to the one building that one of my classes is in. My only class for Tuesdays and Thursdays is in this building that used to be an on-grounds elementary and middle school. So I guess, you know, children of the students would go there, or maybe it was just, you know, a school for kids in the area. I don't know, but it's been converted into just more college building space. And the classrooms have not been updated with modern amenities or college adult education amenities of any kind. And that means that we're sitting at desks that are like hard and made of metal, and the chairs are made of metal, and there's no give, and they don't go back or anything like that. So every time I go in, my back hurts. So I needed to support myself a little bit just there so my back doesn't hurt so much. It sucks. Getting old sucks. Don't do it. Okay, off to the dimension we go.
So this is Nia Kara, right?
Yeah, sepia toned, but yeah, Nia Kara.
Over there.
Wonder how discernible all the particles effects are on the screen right now. Oh, hey, look, it's Alvin and... Oh, Pressa.
Hey, check out Pressa's ring.
Yeah, that looks like the divergence catalyst to me.
Yep, no doubt about it.
But why's Alvin with her?
This dimension. It's from the past.
Okay, so now we're starting to get into some weird time anomalies where the fractured dimensions just keep moving back and forth in
Me
time.
and my pals over there are about to attack Jude's group at the Nia Kara Holomont.
Ah, okay.
Then my two companions will fall off the cliff.
If things play out the same way in this dimension, the divergence catalyst will go down with them.
Wouldn't that be good? Wouldn't it break and explode the dimension then?
Probably.
Or
We better not let them leave the city.
I guess it's better if we guarantee it, right?
I'll lure Press over there. It's the only way.
Okay.
How are you going to do that?
I'll just pretend to be me. Should be easy enough.
What do you mean should be easy enough? You're wearing different clothing.
Split up for now. Go wait at Mila's shrine.
Maybe I should have stuck him in the Xillia 1 outfit so he could be a master of disguise about it. Well, too late to do that now. I was going to say, maybe I can just sneak it in before he leaves, but nope, too late. So there we go. Anything new here? Yeah, actually. Fiend Hunters. Okay, well, those are new ones for Luger. It'll get him up to 10 AC on that stuff. Shirajima, Compass Rod. I think some of these we can actually get in the Prime Dimension, though. So I don't know necessarily that I need to get them just yet, because I think they're available. I want to say in Triglyph, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I guess it wouldn't matter terribly if I grabbed Luger the Fiend Hunters, but... anything new in the custom orders? Let's see. Nope. Okay, so probably I do need to go to the place where the shop's updated. I don't know in this chapter if it's Marksburg or Triglyph. I think it's Triglyph, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I'll grab some Fiend Hunters, why not? Okay, and as usual, we're not gonna, why did they give you Elise and Gaius stuff here? It's weird, because usually Elise isn't here with you. Anyway, yeah, so we're not gonna go, excuse me, to Marksburg just yet, even if it's the one that has the new items, because, well, that's also where the next chapter starts, and I don't want to accidentally start something, so. Oh, we do need an exile hat, though, so I'm actually going to grab one of those. It is the new item in terms of hats, so like Jude and Rowan would equip this, but I just really need one for... I guess I could buy two. They're not that expensive, so I guess I could buy two. And just have them, you know. So, no, we don't want to equip those just yet. You know, I might as well buy all of these, I guess. Let's see. So Jude and Rowan are going to have this. Luger, Alvin, and Gaius get helmets, if I remember correctly. So 1, 2, 3. Leia and Mila get circlets. Elise and Muse get ribbons. There's not enough stuff here, though, is it? Is there? No, there's no coats. Okay, well, I guess we'll take care of everything except everybody's coats. Leia and Jude get guards. Alvin and Gaius get plates. And Elise and Muse get cloaks. And just like that, we have spent a whole bunch of money, but I'm not really worried about the money because we'll get more. I have enough iolite ore. It will be fine. Oh, I don't know if I want to reduce my... Well, I guess it's not that big of a deal. It only reduces my art attack by a little bit by comparison. So I guess it's... And I get more defense. Only slightly more defense out of this, but I do get more defense out of it than I did before. So I guess I'll swap. And now we're all gussied up because we have a mithril helm and a mithril coat, so that's cool. You get the gold circlet and the mithril guard. Again, we'll sell all of this excess stuff that we don't need later. All this excess equipment. I just don't want to accidentally need something and then have to buy it again, basically, for the custom orders. So once we have all of our custom orders done, then I'll sell off all the old stuff. All right, and Cat's back. See if they got the cat. Yes, they did. Smacks. All right, cool. So that will bring our grand total of cats up to 97. So we have as many as we can have at this moment. And the last 3, there's 1 that's available in Chapter 14 and 2, excuse me, 1 through Kitty Dispatch, 1 normally, that are available in the final dungeon. So we'll do that. Okay, so we need to head to Mila's Shrine next. I probably won't fight anything on the road here. Alvin will gain the experience for it, even though he's out of the party, but I just don't care. We're above level 60, like that's enough, you know. We don't need to get all fancy about it, you know. Okay, off we go. Sorry, I was checking my phone there for a second. First, to see if there was any chat from all of you, but second, to see... so what I do now on... oh, Alvin's passed. I'll just say this, and then I'll do this. What I do now is I turn off my phone's alerts. Like, I turn it on silent when I'm doing the streams, because I'm in group texts for a couple of my classes, and people... Well, midterms are coming up this week and next week, basically, and so people are absolutely blowing my phone up at the moment. Because everybody's chatting in them because they're all freaking out because there's an exam tomorrow. So. And no disrespect, you know, panic, but don't stress over it, you know. You stress, that's why I said today in one of the study groups we did, is you stress, you lose sleep, you wake up groggy, and that lack of energy causes you to do worse on the test. So don't stress yourself to the point where you can't sleep. It's not worth it. Preaching to the choir on that one, though. Is there a reason cats are locked behind chapter gates, or is that just a thing because potatoes? It's basically just a thing because potatoes. They just lock them behind that because basically the last 3 that are available in later chapters are only available in later chapters because they're in dungeons we can't get into right now. So 2 of them are in the final dungeon. 1 of them's in a dungeon we've actually been to previously, but it's locked right now, so we can't get into it. We'll be able to get into it in chapter 14, but not yet.
I hope
Alvin's
Alvin's
passed.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not that I don't trust him. It's just that this fractured dimension is kind of special.
So Alvin and Pressa, I guess, you know, Luger wouldn't know this, so we'll ask. They used to be friends, right?
Friends? I'm not sure that's exactly it. But I'd like to think they were. It'd be too sad otherwise.
Well, yeah, considering what we're going to have to do.
The woman with the ring on her finger was once in love with Alvin. He knew that about her and, well, a lot happened between them.
Yeah, I'll say.
I see.
But in our world, he wasn't able to save her.
And now he's gonna have to do it
The
again.
cliff she was on gave way and he couldn't get to her in time. He was really broken up about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think this is more about Agria, honestly, but it does sound like this was hard on you too.
Yeah, it was, but I'm okay now. Thank you. Anyway, I wasn't sure if he would be okay handling things by himself like that.
Well, only one way to find
But
out.
talking it over like this made me realize that all we can do is try to help.
Offer him a social support network.
After all, he's the one who's getting hit the hardest by all this. As his friends, we have to support him.
It's kind of nice, this chapter, though, because it kind of gives Luger context to how everyone else is treating him. Like, he might feel alone in all of this after what he had to do to Elle's father, but this is what everyone else is doing for him. They're all there to support him, and he can do the same for Alvin because Alvin's about to go through the same shit. Not necessarily for a a non-party member for Elle, but for himself. He has to live this shit again.
You know what I mean?
So it kind of gives him a second context for it. You know what I mean?
It'll be okay.
So
Agria, watch over me. I won't give up. I promise.
and also we keep getting affinity with Leia because she's just really not very difficult to get affinity with. We are at 7 hearts now, baby. We've only got 2 more to go. Now we can max her out at 10 as well, but we only need to get 2 more in order to get the ultimate reward out of it, so. And again, I don't want to do that before we get to the end of her character episodes, because then we might waste a little affinity, because we'll gain some just by doing her character episodes with her, so. It makes me wonder, though, because I feel like this game's affinity system...
Alvin proposed to Pressa?
Well, that would explain the ring.
This is too cruel.
It makes me wonder, like, who each person ended up getting the affinity system the highest with when they played the game, you know what I mean? Like, I wonder if it's just Leia for a lot of people that play this game because she's just the easiest to gain affinity with, or if there's, like, others that people used instead, you know? So... Relate, you haven't heard your ringtone in months because despite having a job, recruiters are still calling and emailing you about potential job opportunities. See, now that's ridiculous, but... I mean, I guess it's better to know that you always have opportunities available than to not. I don't know. I guess I'm trying to look at it in a positive light,
Looks
and I
like
don't know
got
how
here in
well
the nick
that's
of
gonna
time.
go.
Press is on her way, so make yourself scarce.
Okay, fair enough. Run and hide, group!
Changed your clothes? We're about to fight a major battle.
Yeah, well,
Didn't want to get the other suit dirty.
That's so like you, isn't it? So, what is it?
the ring.
Huh?
I'm afraid I'm gonna need it back.
Oh, this is gonna be a... This is gonna be a rough one.
Sorry.
So everything you've said to me was a lie?
Not necessarily. Ow.
Pressa, listen. Damn.
What?
Okay.
Oh,
Well, this is
great.
going to be a problem.
You have a twin brother or something?
Hell if
Not as far as I'm aware.
Two Als?
Pressa, that man's an imposter. Get away from him. You don't believe
No,
me?
I'm the right Alvin.
Idiot. The line here is, I want you to trust me. I told you to get away from him.
Wait!
Oh. Well, that's not good.
What are you doing, you moron?
Yeah, maybe watch where you're shooting that
Angel.
thing, Tex.
Don't
Man.
you dare move a muscle.
Ow. It's a good thing I have Guardian Field.
Pimple, what are you doing here?
Agria?
This is going to be a problem, isn't it?
Now, who the hell are you?
Alright, back up. We need to reset here.
Hey, come on. Help her already.
Use Guardian Field.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm getting tired of this. Just shoot him already.
Okay, but what about press?
She's right. Let's do this.
All right, fine. So now we have to fight Alvin with Alvin, and Agri is here too, I guess. That's
it's not
fine.
me. This is all your fault.
There's no hope for you, is there?
Nope, don't think so.
My mind.
Let's rock.
All right, I guess I'll focus on Alvin. We probably could focus on Agria, but you know. I'll wait.
Too easy.
Oh, okay. I'm forgetting my Alvin combo. Sorry. I've also got impregnable guard, so that should make this a lot easier to use. I forgot the combo again. Demon Wave, that's it. Okay. I got it now, I think. We'll see. What's everybody on for strategies? Do we have? Okay, so you guys are all good.
Hey, come on, really?
Okay. Alvin, whenever you're ready to actually guard, there we go. Thank you. Oh, okay. The flames, they got me. It's okay. Let's do this again. Hold on.
Now it's on.
Uh-oh.
Let's rock.
Maybe I shouldn't be using this right now, but I'm going to use it anyway. So, alright. Let's guard because Squall shot. Rowan? Okay. No, Rowan, get out of there. Okay. Goodbye. Hey, that's my line. Oh, I got hit too. Alright, well. Oh, okay, Leia's reviving, so I'll just do one of these to keep us alive while you're at it. No, stop that. You're not allowed to heal. I'm the only one that's allowed to heal here.
I'm feeling it now.
Oh, that's not good. Trying to get away. Not really working out. Thank you, Rowan, but I don't really need that. Okay. Just decided he was done with my bullshit. That's fine. Go ahead. Y'all can keep doing this if you want. It's fine. I can take it. He's trying to use pulse shot like it's still busted. Oh, I'm confused. Hold on. Oh, who used an item? Alvin, that's not very Daijobu of you. Luger, can you please Panacea bottle Alvin, please? Thank you. Okay, now before we get too overzealous here, first of all, let's go heal Leia. She's not in it. Okay. Lemon gel. Okay. Oh, nice. We'll just double it up. And now that we have the ability, let's use a syrup bottle so we don't get that to happen again. And now we'll do this. And there we go. All right, so.
Let's rock. Order fire. All right. Got a special deal. Runway ticket.
This might kill.
You ready? Terminus Prime.
Yep.
Kidding me.
And we even did a whole bunch of hits to Agria while we were at it. Nice. And there she goes.
Damn it. Maybe I'm doomed to fail.
That's not true. You tried your best.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
You tried your best, even though technically your Fractured Dimension version kind of ruined everything. But that wasn't you, so it's okay. Ridiculous? Oh, my friend, you have no idea. I've been getting emails since February.
Pressa,
Literally accepted a
talk to
job
me.
offer in February.
Pressa.
Last email you got was late last week, you think? Oh, Jesus Christ. But did we get to the bullet wound in time?
Not again.
You still not sure? Do you regret being with me? Do you regret our time together? I never regretted a single moment with you. Do you?
I don't regret it either. How could I possibly regret it at this point?
Al, when did you get so bad at lying? Just take a moment to open your eyes. You've found your place.
Even at the end, you're still thinking about me.
That's what love is, big guy. But, I think this belongs to you.
From
First.
the moment we came in here, there was no way to avoid this. Don't mind me. Do it.
You sure? Okay.
Pressa, I did find my place. I won't leave.
One more notch in the wall for Elle. That's unfortunate. Because, well, the chromatis use still affects her.
Alvin.
She seems to be taking it pretty well, though.
Sorry. Gonna step out for a bit.
All
I
right.
figured it out finally.
Yeah.
What I gotta do.
Okay. Was she at this point, Luger? Why would you even ask that question? Of course she was. But yeah, hope it goes well.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll give our report on the fractured dimension while I'm out.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks. That saves me the time. No one is having a good day today in Tales of Xillia 2. That is for damn sure. I'm playing fairly well myself compared to the fact that I just, got back to it. Like, I didn't expect me to be playing this well. But no one is having a good time today.
You seem kind of tired these days. Maybe this will put a little pep back in your step?
I am tired these days. I have to carry the weight of the world on my
This
shoulders.
is the sort of thing friends do for each other.
Yeah, alright. Thanks, Alvin. That's affinity level 5 with him, right? Yeah. And he gives you the Glorious Rain Tome, which allows you to use... Oh, and 25,000 gold. That's not bad either. But that allows Luger to use Squall Shot on his guns. So that's not too bad. It's actually probably one of the better ones that he gets, because you can use that in tandem with one of the... We don't have the other art that works really well in tandem with, because Luger at the moment does not... Oop, I bumped the mic stand, my bad. Luger does not have a high stun art, as far as I'm aware. Maybe through the Allium Orb, one of them has a high stun rate, but it's not like Pow Hammer or Stun Blitz. But Luger gets one later through affinity with one of the other characters. So, excuse me. I think I got everybody's stuff here, except for you. I don't think I did yours. No. Okay. Switch the Mithril Plate. I did yours. Switch you to an Exile Hat and a Mithril Guard. See, I don't know. This Windcrest might be pretty good compared to the Gold Circle. Like, obviously, the change in defenses is high, but there's also a resistance and a TP restoration on that, so I don't think I'm going to take that one off, honestly. I didn't think about it, but that's okay. Platinum Cloak, Versatile Ribbon. You get a Mithril Helm. I'm kind of still thinking that well... Yeah, I'm kind of still thinking the Rune Mail I'm going to keep for Gaius. It's just the elemental resistances are really nice for him. So, just like how they are for Alvin. And as for you, Versatile Ribbon, Platinum Cloak. Okay, cool. Oh, it's between chapters 12 and 13 now that I think about it. So I think now I just need to find where the custom orders are because we don't know yet where they are. I think they're in Triglyph. But once we find where the custom orders, the new ones are, we should be able to make some pretty good stuff, actually, in the accessories department specifically, if I remember correctly. because I think we can finally get our upgrades to emerald rings in this one. So then I'll probably take the intelligence ring off of Rowan finally, now that he doesn't really have too many more fights to do. Yeah, IT service desks are in horrible shape as a market. Recruiters refuse to stop calling, but they only offer jobs that pay badly, or they aren't upfront about it because they know that if they tell you it barely pays, you won't take the job. Maybe they should think about being more, either more transparent about it or paying better, or both. just a thought. You can take notes from me there in this department, IT service desks. I know you don't want to pay more, but, well, is it worth losing all of your business because you go out of it? I would think not. Panacea syrup. I'll probably use a syrup bottle before the next boss fight as well, now that I think about it. Because the next boss fight is in the next character episode, because we're kind of in that sort of like 3 to 4 section of the character episode, so they're going to get a whole bunch of the boss fights that they have out of the way now. And here's the next one. It's another Mila episode. You'd think they'd stick a Muse episode here or something, because if I remember correctly, after... is it chapter 13 or chapter 14? I forget. But after one of the next 2 chapters, you get 2 Muse episodes in a row in between chapters. And that's bizarre to me, because it's like, why not just stick it one of them here and one of them in the next one? Like, why do 2 of them in a row? But anyway, Mila's story is continuing here, so that's fine. They aren't. The companies they call on behalf of are cheap AF, yeah,
Look,
for sure.
I can appreciate the predicament
Definitely.
you're in, but don't you think you went a little overboard?
Like, just as a test, you applied to a company you quit a while back. On the application, you said that you were looking for $20 an hour. They didn't interview you because you worked for that company in the past and just sent an offer for $15 an hour. Why bother? They said that the quite part out loud. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So it's just... yeah, and honestly, I see that in some other industries too, and it's just like, okay.
I didn't have much time. Besides, it worked. You can't argue with results.
Results? I thought I was a goner.
I'm missing some context here, actually.
Oh, hi, Luger. We were just talking about old times.
Uh-huh.
This city is where
Like?
Mila and I first met.
Oh,
It was
okay.
one meeting I'll never forget.
Well, yeah, she tried to drown you in a bubble.
Judas decided to nitpick my behavior on that night.
Gee, I wonder why.
Pick.
To be fair, that was a year ago, before I understood the limitations of fragile human bodies.
Wah, wah.
Now that I know better, I can appreciate Jude's nitpicking. I'll be more careful in the future.
Well, good.
How about we just don't let anything like that happen again?
Mila, stop drowning people. Oh, hang on, my phone. Hello?
DODA here. We've detected a new fractured dimension.
Naturally.
The rift is in Fenmont. We've sent the coordinates. Please take appropriate action.
Okay, thanks, Vera.
Work call?
We'll accompany you.
Always.
You scratch our back and we'll scratch yours, correct?
I'm surprised you know that idiom.
Something wrong?
Oh, it's nothing.
No, Jude's just thinking about how much he'd definitely like to scratch your back.
It's just... I couldn't imagine you tossing around an expression like that back in the day.
I mean, to be fair, she probably read it in a book.
I still learn new words, you know. Even now, I continue reading human books.
Yeah.
That wasn't really what I meant, but don't worry about it. What about you, Elle? Want to come along? Okay.
All right. We will include her.
I still can't believe how quickly these gadgets spread from the military to civilians.
Technology moves pretty fast, doesn't it? It'd be nice if the usage fees dropped as fast, too.
Wah, wah. That won't happen until it becomes generic. Or wait,
So
that's
they
medicine.
require a
Never mind.
considerable expense to operate.
Yeah, outside of the Spyrex cost, yeah.
You use precious resources just to connect with each other. How quintessentially human.
Let's ignore the fact that precious resources to connect with each other may or may not be causing an ecological crisis in 2023 that we may or may not be able to come back from. But, you know. Anyway, another Mila episode, so let's bring Mila to the front of the party, because why the hell not? Sorry, trapped air. I think I need to drink more ginger ale, because I drank a couple of ginger ales at this past weekend, and I don't think the trapped air is out yet. This happens to me sometimes, though. Like, I'll get trapped air in my system, and it'll be hard for me to get rid of it. So, We'll figure it out. No big deal. Mila, please. We have to kill a fractured Jude now, don't we? No, the companies just want to profit. I mean, yeah, that's fair, honestly. That's their whole MO is maximize profits, so number go up. Do we have to kill a fractured Jude now? Well, there's only one way to find out, so we're going to go do that. Do I want Elise or Leia for this one? I kind of think I want Leia, honestly, because I know the boss of this next one, and having access to Elemental Impulse for that one will be pretty nice. Especially since I'm playing as Mila, so... Yeah, okay, I think I'm going to bring Leia. I've sort of convinced myself at this point, because I can just have Mila link up with Jude, and then he can just get me up if I get knocked down, so... Alright, let's have some food, actually, because I didn't eat that last time. Just a fruit yakisoba will do, because there's only one fight that I think we need to do in this one, and then there's the vampiric plant fight. So if we do both of those, that'll be the end of our fruit yakisoba. And honestly, at the rate we're going, we might get into Chapter 13 today, and Chapter 13 is really short. I think it's just a boss fight, if I remember correctly, so... we might actually get that done by the end of today, which would be pretty nice. It made me be moving along at a pretty good clip. Chapter 14 is a little longer. Chapter 15 is very cutscene heavy. So probably, like I said, we won't get things done this week, but we'll probably be pretty close to being done. I don't know if we'll quite get finished with Chapter 15 this week, but well, we'll see. Anyway, do I want to save first before I go? I probably should have done that just now. I don't think I did. Just in case I'm tripping. Just in case I'm tripping and I did just do that now, whatever, but I'm going to do it again. No, I did not do that just now. Alright, fair enough. Alright. So, top that off. We will head to the next fractured dimension. And we'll hope to God that Leia is good enough in terms of heal. I mean, I gotta imagine, because Jude's got Restore, he's got Healer, we've got Undine, we got Psychic Restoration, I guess.
In this dimension?
Good question. Let's ask around and see what turns up.
Okay, fair enough. Who's got the red thing above your head? You do. You guys brought Aska to Fenmont?
Aska's been captured in this world, too.
Okay.
Sounds like he's at the Leforte Research Center. Let's take a look.
Well, that was easy. This is the wrong room. This is the wrong bridge. The bridge to Lefort is over here. I know they keep saying Leforte, but I'm gonna say Lefort. And it seems blasphemous to me because I have Italian heritage in my family, so you'd think I'd say Leforte, but I'm just gonna say Lefort. It's probably the fact that I actually learned French before I learned any Italian in my life, so I couldn't even tell you any Italian off the top of my head now that I think about it. So it's been that long since I've learned any Italian. Yeah, I think there might be a couple of little treasures here and there in places like this, but I really don't think they're that necessary. There's only one that I really care about, and it is in the fractured dimension that you go to in Elise's character episodes, so it's not really something that I particularly care about. So best one for her. Wait, is Aska presenting as female in this dimension? I have to make sure I don't say something that's incorrect, like culturally incorrect now. I'm pretty sure Aska presented as male in Chapter 7. So I guess maybe Aska presents as female in this one. That's interesting. It sucks that would have to make her the Divergence Catalyst, because well, actually, I don't know necessarily that it would, because the other fractured dimension Aska presented as male, but anyway. Yeah, where's my payoff of getting Ella Bunnykins? We need to wait until Elise's next character episode shows up. Although, did we do character episode 2 for Elise, or did we do 3 last time? I think she gets 5 total, so she must be getting her next one pretty soon. Well, either way.
Wait a minute. Who's that? Another new face?
Yeah, definitely presenting is... Okay.
Well, well, Jude Mathis, long time no see. How come you've been such a stranger?
Do I need to give you 2 a minute?
It seems he thinks you're the Jude of this world. Just try to play along.
What do you think? That she can't hear
well,
you?
I've just been so busy with my research and everything.
Aw, you poor thing. Is that slave driver Professor House still running you ragged?
Naturally.
Perhaps I should give him a piece of my mind.
Maybe you should.
Oh, no. That'd only make it worse.
All right, Luger, it's impolite to stare. Should we step in here? No, we should definitely not step in. Let's keep letting this happen. Jude sure is popular with everyone. He keeps getting tethered, you see. God damn it, I need to stop. Jude needs therapy, not for me to make jokes about it. Yeah, Professor House apparently is still alive in this dimension, so there we go. He sure is popular.
Yes, he does seem to garner affection from some rather strange characters.
Mila, that's not nice. She's not strange.
But from your perspective, I suppose that I'm rather strange as well.
That's
Perhaps
not even
I'm
remotely
in no
what I was
position
thinking,
to
but
comment
okay.
about anyone else. Better to keep an open mind.
Hey, I know. How about it, Jude? Would you care to tether with me again? Come on.
Now Mila's gonna be like, okay, nope, I'm stepping in now.
I'm sorry, but we can't do that anymore.
Oh, really?
Boy. Whoa, my God. Well, that was...
So you're gonna dump me and trade in? It's
What do you
isn't
even...
it?
You seem to be the jealous type. Luger, that's not nice. You're misgendering people with L1. Stop it. Calm down, this is a misunderstanding. The other options, by the way, give you Mila affinity, so apparently Mila likes you misgendering people.
Listen to me.
That's not
Whatever.
cool.
That pretty face of yours doesn't fool me anymore. You're nothing but a rotten scoundrel.
That being said, Asuka's
sound
voice
like
actor
shock.
is kind
He
of
came here to talk
doing
to
that
you.
thing where
The last thing
Japanese
he
people
wants is to hurt your
stereotype
feelings.
in this time
do you
period
mean?
what
Compassion is one of
people
Jude's
who are
finest
LGBTQ
qualities.
sound
How
like.
can you not see
So,
that?
Plus, rather.
That's quite enough,
LGBTQ plus.
hussy.
Oh, good lord. So we gotta fight Asuka again. Surprise! And the problem, of course, being that Asuka is resistant to light, and my combo starter with Mila is Shimmer Spin, so this might get a little rough. Hold on, let me see what chat says. Mila, you just described yourself. Bruh. Yeah, this is, Alright,
This is awkward.
link up with Jude.
Not enough to hold
Hey,
you
look,
back.
Asuka, I'm
Stay on
tethering
guard.
with Jude. Oh, actually, before I get too deep into this, I know you're in the middle of spiraling into that guy, but can you elemental impulse me with a dark element? Please? Oh, God. I'm just gonna stand here. Thank you. Okay, maybe we should... Oh, hang on. There we go. Maybe we should add Undine 2 to Mila's combo now. Do I have anything here? No, I don't. Okay. Undine 2. Where's Undine 2? There it is. Sweet. Actually, no. Let's stick Whirling Assault here. So I can stick Undine 2 here. And then do Whirling Assault to do... I guess in this case we need Ruination Fangs. I was going to do Tetra Elements with Leia, but since I'm linked with Jude, we'll just do it that way. So, I'll just wait. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you gotta watch Asuka's beams. They can be pretty difficult to dodge. So.
Assist me. Okay.
Guess I didn't really end up doing a whatchamacallit there, did I? Alright, Leia, I know you're busy doing flips and shit, but another elemental impulse for me, please. Radiant Veil, huh? Alright then. So now he's got some Iron Stance we gotta deal with. Did I get away from that enough? I did. Okay. Oh god. Hold on. I can fix this now. Oh yeah, we've got Jude here too, so we can both fix it. Okay, I gotta wait for the good. Alright, well, that'll work. I'll wait. And then I'll back up. Okay, good. We hit him with the power combo there. Good. Well, that was actually incredibly easy.
Well, foes like this one need a proper beating.
Was that from another book?
Yes, it was called The Virtue of Tough Love.
That's not what tough love is, Mila. Oh, good, a muddle ward. Actually, I can use that to make a, I think it's a muddle charm, the one that makes you completely immune to confusion, and that'll actually come in handy in a boss fight coming up, so we'll see how that goes. Jude is the wrong kind of popular across all dimensions. Yeah, he needs to, he needs to get that therapy real quick, so that way, whenever this sort of situation comes up, he knows
Just
exactly
who
how to
exactly
just turn
are
people
you
down
anyway?
gently.
I am Mila Maxwell, the Lord of Spirits.
Huh? Oh,
So he
then
literally
what
did
happened
trade
to
up, yes.
Maxwell, the old fart.
He's gone. I am the successor to the previous Maxwell's throne.
Well, it all makes sense now. And apparently, Jude is Maxwell's new human companion.
That's the gist of it.
You say that like the old Maxwell had one too.
Yes, indeed. Although their relationship went down in flames.
Really?
And now both you and Jude are headed for that same ruin.
Well, what makes you say that?
I don't know my predecessor's story, but I'm certain Jude and I have a different sort of relationship.
A different sort of relationship? It's all the same tale, different time. You don't need her, Jude. Believe me. You just stick with me, and you will be treasured forever. I promise.
Well, that's going to be problematic since we have to destroy your
Oscar,
dimension in about
please,
5 seconds.
Just answer this. What happened to Maxwell in the past?
All right, I'll tell you. Only because you're so damn cute. In the past, old man Maxwell was betrayed by a human woman whose name was Mila Krisnik.
Wait, hang on. Wait a minute. A human woman named Mila Kresnik? Back up.
A human with
Kresnik.
my name betrayed the previous Maxwell?
Was this the same Kresnik as the Genesis sage who first summoned Maxwell? He's actually a she?
So the progenitor
Indeed.
of our entire
And let me tell
clan
you
was
something.
also
There
named
has never
Mila?
been another human like her. No,
And
sir.
was in
Ever since she
tether
summoned him,
relationships with
became
Maxwell?
more and more fond of human beings. It even ended up putting him at odds with Kronos.
And that's the reason why Maxwell didn't help Kronos with the trial? Wow, I'm learning a lot today. What would be the Mila? I think the R1's the Mila Affinity one, but I'm not sure if either of these would. Yeah.
How should I put it? Let's just say that Mila was a woman of very little restraint.
Okay.
She treated the Lord of Spirits with utter lack of reverence. They were far too chummy, in my opinion.
I suppose it rings a little similar to my relationship with Jude.
I sure hope you mean that in a good way.
Oh, you should have seen her. She was the complete opposite of old Maxwell in every way.
So, this Mila Kresnik from ages past and the former Maxwell had a close relationship.
But something happened that ended up making things go sour. Something significant enough to destroy it forever.
Well, all I know is this.
Okay, then.
Things weren't pretty. Oh, no, they weren't. Old man Maxwell became furious when he realized that Mila had betrayed him.
So how did she betray him?
But like true love, like yours truly, he couldn't forget her.
Which explains why he gave humans multiple chances.
What's going on in here?
Including in the first game where
Jude,
he gave us a
What are
chance
you
to
doing here?
prove ourselves and break the barrier. Professor?
Please, allow me to explain.
It's
You know,
still
we
here.
still haven't found the catalyst now that I think about it. Oh, never mind. There it is.
Luger!
Got it!
Whatever
Goodbye,
persisted to
Professor.
bring outside outsiders here. I know. You're after my research data, aren't you?
You're a little out there.
That's not
sir.
true. I would never do that.
Quiet! Asuka, kill them! Kill all the traitors!
Oh, okay. Thanks, Asuka.
I don't think so. No one threatens my Jude. You hear me?
My research!
Say goodbye to your research, Doctor! You know, after having to kill people in multiple tearful ways today, this comical kill here is a little refreshing.
I wish we had more time together.
Asuka.
Promise me that you'll take care of yourself, okay?
Come tether with me again anytime.
That time will never come, Asuka. Sorry. What the fuck? This game's plot is painful. Didn't Maxwell make Mila model her after his old companion? That is a possibility. It's possible that the Mila we know is modeled after Mila Kresnik. Although, I would imagine the hair's a little different. Because the Kresnik family, generally speaking, from what we've seen in the game, has lighter hair than just the flush blonde that Mila has. It could have been because of, you know, other genetic traits showing up, though, like as they married into different families and stuff like that. Over the thousands of years it's been, 2,000 years it's been since Mila Kresnik was around, so. Okay, so you need to stop misgendering people with some of these options, Luger, because 2 out of the 3 times where we've referred to Asuka based on her pronouns now, you've said the wrong pronoun, and those 2 out of 3 times have been the ones where Mila gains affinity. Stop it! I had no idea spirits could act like that. I guess I have to take this option, right? Like, the R1 option gives you extra Mila affinity, but again, it misgenders people, and I can't do that. Use the correct pronouns.
Spirits can be as eccentric as humans, even in our dimension. Still, it never fails to surprise me how different things can be in the fractured dimensions. Clearly, Asuka's story made an impression on you.
Well, he has to think about the time that you 2 have left now.
It's written all over your face.
Because you gotta go at some point, right?
It is possible, right? Humans and spirits really can coexist?
Since when did you start questioning that? You need to have more faith in yourself.
Whatever. What good is faith anyway? It won't bring back Mila or my daddy.
Poor girl.
Elle.
We all need to keep moving forward. If we stop, we'll just end up repeating the tragedies of the past.
It's true.
She's right. I wonder what tragedy kept the previous Maxwell from moving forward.
Probably the death of
We
Mila
need to get to the
Kresnik.
bottom of that. Luger,
I'll bet you we'll
please let
figure it
us
out
know if
before
you
the
get
end of
any
Mila's
jobs that might
episodes.
shed some light on this.
I will attempt
sure we
to,
both
but
wanna
usually
join
we
you.
don't know till we get into the dimension. Okay, well, that takes care of the character episodes. Mila the Traitor. So now the only thing we have left to do is go beat Vampiric Plant. And ideally try to work our way up in terms of Mila's affinity, since we definitely didn't get a chance to do that in her character episode, since some of those options were not so good. Okay, so... Oh, actually, let me look at where we're at with her affinity. Like, I'm not opposed to the idea of just using some friendship potions to boost her affinity. It might have to happen now that we've kind of lost out on... I think we lost out on quite a bit of affinity just there. Because of the misgendering, but... You know. Whatever. And, you know, I suppose it's also possible that the her that we heard originally was misgendering, and Asuka was presenting as... It's too complicated. I don't fucking know. The point of the matter is that let's just assume that Asuka was presenting as female in that dimension, and we'll move on. I think we go to Triglyph. I'm gonna go heal up, I think. I don't know if we... I don't know if we need it. I think we might have gotten a full restore. Yeah, it looks like we had a full restore. Okay, that's fine. So let's go... we need to go to the Talus High Road anyway. So let's go to, what kind of fractured dimension is this? Where was I gonna go just now? Let me look at my map, maybe that'll tell me. I'm gonna go to the Talus High Road to go beat the vampiric plant, although that's not here. I was thinking of Alest High Road, I think, rather than actual Talus High Road. Whoops. No, seriously, what the hell was I gonna do while I was here? Well, anyway, let's watch the skit. Oh, I was gonna go check for custom orders. That's what I was gonna do.
Never cease to be surprised at what's possible in these fractured dimensions.
Makes you wonder how many
How
other
limited are
dimensions
friendship potions?
exist that we don't even know about.
You can get an unlimited number of them through poker, but they cost 20,000 poker chips per potion. So they're only limited insofar as how much poker do you feel like playing. I used all of my poker chips on Iolite Ore, so I don't have... Well, I have like 10,000 left, but I don't have enough to get a friendship potion, unfortunately. So, at the moment. Yeah, ow, indeed. That's it's quite a lot to get those. You can get more of them, but... And the other thing is that in the post-game, you can get a lot more friendship potions because you can get poker chips even more reliably than you can now. Like, now it's kind of a little bit of a crapshoot, but with the help of Silver Dice and then their upgrade, which you can only get in the post-game as far as I'm aware, you can basically guarantee certain things at the poker table. The Silver Dice guarantee that you get a Joker in every hand that you use when you use the Silver Dice. Their upgrade guarantees a Royal Flush, which gives you like 1,000 chips per payout, if I remember correctly, or maybe even more. No, I think it's 5,000 chips per payout now that I think about it. So,
it's a shame that we cannot coexist with these fractured dimensions, but are instead forced to destroy them.
yeah, the coexisting option I think I would prefer.
What sort of fractured dimension would you want to keep around?
Ones that aren't hurting us? Ones that are on strings that don't have any direct connection to us?
I would like to visit a world of pig monkey shrews.
Or that.
Huh? Pig monkey shrews?
Is that a hobby of yours?
Not of mine, no. My sister is quite fond of that sort of thing.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Oh, that's right. I remember Carla saying she loved animals.
Pig monkey shrews, huh? It would be fun if they evolved to a point where they could understand human speech.
I feel like that would be Mass Effect's worst nightmare, but, well, we'll get to their pig monkey shrews later.
Talking pig monkey shrews? That could indeed be interesting.
Oh boy.
As long as it's your fantasy world, why not have them fly and breathe fire and be strong enough to pulverize rocks?
Okay, but now we're getting into King Kong shit.
Those are also conventional. Perhaps some sort of I-beam attack.
And now we're getting into Godzilla shit.
And they could speak with a colorful accent.
And now you're just remembering Asuka.
The conversation has taken a very strange turn. Might be best just to stay out of this one.
Oh, boy. Anyway, we'll just let them have their fun. Let's go check for custom orders before we go fight vampiric plants. Sometimes the non sequiturs in the skits are, I mean, they're great, but like, it just feels like, wait a minute, what? Like, that feels like this game's humor most of the time is, wait, what? So, okay, not here for now. Is it here? I could swear that you could make fairy rings at this point, but maybe it's in Marksburg, actually. Looks like they've got new weapons and armor, though. For, well, okay, not new weapons, but they had new items, I guess. Yeah, no new armor for sure. So it is in Marksburg, most likely, where the new custom orders are. So since we're going to go there later anyway, I guess we'll just go straight to Talus High Road. Yeah, penalizing completionists in gaming. Come on now, Bandai Namco. The fuck, Muse? Stop. Both of you sisters need to stop. Stop! It's not funny anymore. Stop it! Okay, let's see if Mila can handle... oh, and you know actually what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to switch this to Undine too, because then what I can do is I can use this... Wait, hang on. I think I can use this in... Yeah, I can use this in Wormwrath, so maybe I do use that as my last move. Like, I Whirling Assault, and then I... No, I'll use Undine too, and then Whirling Assault. I think that'll do better for us, actually. We'll see how it works in a combo, and if it doesn't really work out too well, then we'll figure it out from there. But yes, I think we'll use Undine too. And now we can finally use all of Mila's combo. Oh, and by the way, Gaius can now, with Hydra Strike, he can access Worm Wrath with Mila thanks to Undine too. So that's another good reason to grab it. It's not just the fact that it gives Mila a better option for attacking with Water Element than Aqua Protection or Splash. It's also that now Gaius can use Worm Wrath with her with just Hydra Strike. And Hydra Strike is usually where I end my combo with Gaius anyway. So, I mean, I end it with Eradication Sweep usually, but that's been not doing as well as it was before. Like, if Gaius is the only one hitting them, you know. Okay, so, Talus High Road. Which one is Talus? It's in here, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. Ah, okay, on the way from Cherylton to Fort Gundala. I don't remember where this one is, though. Here. I think it's closer to Fort Gundala. I want to say that's it. So let's go look, I guess. I've got a holy bottle, so it's not like we got to worry about that part. We can just wander around with the holy bottle in effect. And then we can go from there. I was going to say, or we could just see it right here, but that's not the right plan. So, all right then. I think, if I want to say that it's over here, because that's like often its own little area. So usually that's where they hide like not the secret bosses, but like things that they, you know, that are optional that they don't necessarily need you to find. So we'll go over here and we'll see. Excuse me. They're making good progress today, all things considered. I feel like now that I've said that, Vampiric Plant, which is, yes, in fact, right over there. I can see it from here. It's another Colossus, so that's great. Yeah, I think we're making good progress today. I feel like we'll definitely get done with Chapter 13 at the rate we're going. And we might go a little over the 3 hours, depending on cutscenes, but I think we'll be good. I almost want to kill these guys, but I also don't want to because, hold on, I know what I'll do. I'll just go in here. Pardon me. Oh, okay. I already got this one. But that'll reset the enemies outside, so hopefully they won't see me. And I can just save. Don't tell them I'm right behind them. Alright. Here we go. Let's see how Mila can do here. If Mila can't do it, I'll let Leia do it. As a matter of fact, I might just let Leia do it anyway, now that I think about it. When was the last time we played as Leia? And you know, actually, now that I think about it, that's a good idea, because Mila gets at least one more boss fight in her character episode, so we'll be playing as Mila plenty. So let's let Leia do it, it's fine. And we'll just go from there. Let's just hope I remember how to do Leia's combo. We'll see in a second. Because it's been so long since I defeated anything with it. How did that sandfly get in my room? Probably flew in through the air conditioning fan. I still have my little teeny tiny budget space air conditioner in the window. Just because the weather here has been up and down and up and down and all over the place. It's actually going to be in the high 60s Fahrenheit here for the next 3 days, and it was today as well for the high temperature. So I was like, no, I think I might still actually need that air conditioner because after taking a shower, I'm going to need to cool off a little bit. It is too hot in here, but you know. In no place to judge people for not remembering combos. Literally forgotten how to play Dragoon after all this time. No, and honestly, I get rusty too when I pick back up 14. So I understand. It's just one of those things. It's like riding a bike though, right? Like you get it back after a little bit. No big deal. Also, you can't preemptive strike these guys, so just in case you were thinking you could do that. Okay, light and fire in week 2. I might elemental impulse, actually. But I don't know that I'll need to. What's my elemental impulse button again? Let's see. Just right on the right stick. Okay, that's easy to remember. Alright, here we go. Please stop eating my friends. That would not be very Daijobu of you. God, he's doing massive amounts of damage. I'll wait. Got it. Also, he's petrified. Beautiful. Okay, I'm being eaten. I've been digested. Mila's also dead, so hold the phone. Let me fix this. Do I have resurrection on my arts? I'm not sure. Let's see. Carry, quickness, cure. I do have it. Okay, good.
Holy spirits, hear my plea.
There you go. Alright, now, I'll wait again while Gaius gets digested. Oh my god. Well, at least I didn't use my hit yet. No, I didn't quite get to the thing there. That's okay. Not this time. I just held the square button like I was gonna do the, whatchamacallit. Oh my god. He managed to catch me there. Like I was gonna do the, Mystic Art. Okay, nice, we got him. Good work. Oh good, we finally found one that you find impressive, huh, Gaius? Nice. Well, we can get some Talisian cacti out of this. That's cool. There goes our fruit yakisoba, but we're done. We beat him. This isn't being rusty. You haven't played in 3 or 4 months? Tried the other day and forgot how to do everything after the disembowel combo. I'm trying to remember the disembowel. I think, is the disembowel the one that you use first because it gets your damage up and then you get the dot on the enemy? I think that's the one. And then you go to the one that just deals damage after that, I think. Yes, that's correct. Okay. Yeah. So I guess I still remember it somewhat. I remember it in theory, not in practice necessarily. I wonder where you continue the story in Marksburg. I'm trying to think if the custom orders are on the bridge or what, but I guess we'll find out in a second. Because this kind of puts us far enough away where it's not like we'll just walk right into it, you know? And you know, actually we won't walk right into it. You know why? Because we haven't made our payment yet, so... Never mind, I'm worried for nothing. It's all good. We can wander around as much as we want. The importance of sweetness. Okay.
Elise, Leia, I'll be blunt. That sounds far too sweet.
Too much sweetness can make you nauseous.
That's correct.
There's nothing wrong with a little sweetness.
I don't know if it's a little.
Or maybe you're just too bitter.
Man.
Trust me, I'm older than you. You will only regret this afterwards.
You'll turn diabetic, young ladies.
You mustn't be swept away by the pursuit of fleeting pleasures.
Or that could be what we're talking. What the hell are we talking about exactly?
I understand your point, but still. Luger, what do you think? Is sweetness so bad?
I guess I'm the chef in the room, huh? Who do I want affinity points for? I mean, honestly, I've already got a bunch of affinity with Leia. Elise isn't in the main party. And we just missed out on a bunch of Mila affinity, so... Should Luger even be here?
A chef understands.
It's a fair point.
You can't appreciate sweetness without contrast.
Actually, I was just gonna say, if you make it too sweet, it's like you said, you're gonna get nauseous. It's why I haven't added carrots yet to my marinara sauce, because I'm too worried about it being too sweet.
That's why the most profound sweetness comes from a simple slice of lightly salted watermelon.
That actually sounds really good right now.
Mila is exactly right. There is no topping the natural fundamental sweetness of fruit.
And it's really good for you.
Yet you would befoul it by piling on pudding and ice cream. And who knows what else?
You're gonna put pudding and ice cream on top of watermelon?
But isn't that every girl's dream? Sugar is a woman's most potent weapon in the never-ending battle against daily stress.
That is a terrible opinion to have. I am sorry, Leia, but no. Do not think that. That is not the way to go.
A weapon that gradually transforms into a heavy sheet of armor around your waist.
Thank you.
You think I don't know that?
What are we...
We've been debating what dessert we want you to make for us.
Oh.
And the spirits won. Start cutting that watermelon, Luger.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, boy. Get the dot off, and then you had no idea what order to hit anything in. Yeah, and honestly, I have those moments, too, where it's just like, what am I doing again? Wait, hang on. Back up. I'm losing my place here. Not the other way around? What? I feel like Luger walked in on the wrong conversation. Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, he was the one they were concerned about because he was going to make them the food, but, you know, gotta be a little careful next time. Okay, so nothing here. The sandfly's still zipping around my room. I can't tell if he's messing with... There's a teeny tiny little spider that actually has made a teeny tiny little web in between the switches on my light. And it's a light that has switches, but it actually is just connected to a light switch on the wall, so you don't have to click the switches. So I never have to disturb his little nest. So I just kind of left him there. I'm like, no, that's cool. I hope he finds something so he can eat, like, if there's any little teeny tiny bugs in here, he can eat them because he's himself teeny tiny. So, there really is nothing on this bridge, isn't there? I may actually look this one up just to see where the, whatchamacallits are. The new ones are, if I can't find them anytime soon. 'Cause I want my fairy rings, damn it! Okay, not here. I'm looking this up. Let's go look at the FAQs, because the one that I keep using, and the one that I have advertised several times now by Crystal109 on GameFAQs, has all the custom orders and where you can order them from in the custom orders section. This is a really good resource. It's not complete, but it's a really good resource in case anyone's playing this game along with me. Fairy ring. Must be on the next page. Okay, this, that. Must be on the previous page. I've confused myself. Emerald ring. Oh, they spell fairy the Gaelic way. That's why. Okay. Agree with Mila and Muse on that one, unironically. Yeah, and I think honestly, like, that piling on sweetness thing is like a young kids type of a thing, right? Like, where you don't have to think about it too much, but it's just that balance that you can get with just the light, salty, sweet taste of watermelon, especially in a hot summer day. Oh, there's nothing like it. There's just nothing like it. Drellin. We need to go to Drellin. So the place where this all started is actually where the new orders are. Got it. Okay, I'll go back there. As someone struggling like hell to lose weight due to probably needing antidepressants, watermelon topped with ice cream sounds like too much. Yeah, I would as a person who is going into a nutrition and dietetics program, I would wholeheartedly agree with that. Having watermelon or ice cream isn't a bad thing necessarily, but having both at the same time sounds like you're piling too much sugar on. You're going to crash. It's not going to be pretty. Do you have custom orders, ma'am? You do. Oh, and look, we can finally make a Water Zeus Crusher. That's cool. So Luger's got some new weapons that we can make. We don't have the materials for Zeus Crusher. Oh, that's why, because I need to unequip the Silver Maul in order to make it. Okay, that's fine. I can do that. I'm going to need to get, I guess, a different Silver Maul, but that's fine. No big deal. I'll just equip the Rune Smasher for now so we can custom order that. And we have water, fire, air. We have earth from the obsidian sledge, and we have darkness covered. So now all he needs is his light hammer, and then I have access to most of the status ailments through the Crusher ability with Luger. So that's pretty good. We need to see if Gaius has access to any new ones, and then we need to see if there are fairy rings available. So, but first, let's make this. Cool. No, I won't equip it for right now. I'm going to go buy another Silver Maul before I bother equipping it. But that's cool. Oh, yeah, right. Let's go look and see if there's anything for Gaius. Teardrop Pin. That's his wind. That's his fire. That's his earth. Okay, so nothing for him just yet in this chapter. Usually that's about right, though, because he usually gets his about a chapter after Luger gets them. So probably next chapter, Gaius will get access to his water one, which is, I think, Mizuno Hame? I barely remember the list, but I think that's the correct one. And I think we're at the second to last armor upgrade that's available in the shops here. We've got the Demon Helm, and I think the next one up is the Dragon Helm, I want to say. But those aren't going to be available until after Chapter 15, so right before the final dungeon is where the last ones become available. Now, moment of truth. Fairy rings? Fairy rings! There we go! 7,000 apiece, but they they reduce your TP consumed by a total of half. So they're basically a direct upgrade to your emerald rings. Now, I only have one emerald ring on me at the moment, but, excuse me, that's because I need to unequip everybody's emerald rings so that way I can make them. So let's just do that real quick before we go do that. Because the only one with an unequipped emerald ring right now is Rowan. So let's just unequip everybody's, so that way we can give everybody a fairy ring. And we'll keep the intelligence ring because it'll be useful for a piece of armor later. So, I love how I came over to this oh, those are level 4 ones. Okay, cool. Not that I need them anymore, but if you need the level 4 ones, they're available now. So there you go. I love how I came over to this woman who's just running a food shop, and I'm like, hey, can you make weapons and rings for me? Here's an elemental cape, by the way, so if you haven't figured out what else you could use in terms of your accessory there, if you don't really want to use the fairy rings, that's probably not a bad choice for the extra resistances, so pretty good. Alright, fairy rings a go-go. Let me make sure I have enough materials to make 9. We do. Good. I think I need a couple of holy ash for something else later as well, so that's, I think, why we have 20. Alright, so we should see a drop in emerald rings and an increase in fairy rings as we go. Okay, and now we have 9, so let's give them to everybody, and that's probably all she wrote for accessories. I don't think we're going to need any other ones. I'm not going to sell them yet, though, because I might need some of them, the ones that are in this list, like the intelligence ring for armor and weapons later. So, since I don't want to mess myself up by not having them at the time. So I'll wait to sell any old thing that I might want to sell here until I have everybody's ultimate equipment all set, and then I'll sell stuff. So, but fairy rings are our ultimate accessories. I don't think I'm going to equip anything else for anybody. The intelligence ring was nice for Rowan for a little while, but his fights are mostly done now, so we can let him just have what everybody else has. All right. So now let's check out our TP costs now that we've reduced them by as much as we can without using them 100 times, which honestly, Hungry Hunter is going to be there pretty soon at the rate we're going. If you get an art to 1,000 uses, it actually reduces its TP cost by an additional 33%. I don't know how that stacks with fairy rings, though. So I don't know if that would mean this would reduce it down to 4 TP use per Hungry Hunter or what, but yeah, so if you really want to go over the top with it, use these 1,000 times on top of fairy rings, and then you'll be using almost no TP. But by that point, honestly, you might as well just get the risk ring, which you can get in the post-game, and then just equip that and go from there. Because the risk ring will just do... It allows you to use all arts for 1 TP, but it doubles the damage that you take. So basically just go hyper offense, and you'll be fine. So. Oh, okay. Something on my leg, and I was like, what the hell is that? But it's a piece of dead skin, is what it is. Okay, turn this stuff in. Before we go, actually, I think I do want to eat another small fruit yakisoba. So I guess we'll go grab that from the food shop that I just left that also had weapons and shit, because why not? And then once we grab this, we'll go turn in all of the, well, we'll just go turn in vampiric plants, since that's the only one I think we have to turn in, and that'll get us enough gold to get to the next chapter. So 120,000 gold, not bad. And we still need 57,909 in order to get to the next one. There are 3 more elite monsters to kill. I don't know if they're going to pop up 1 chapter at a time now, or if they're just going to pop up all at once. But if they're going to pop up 1 chapter at a time, it should make our jobs a little bit easier with getting between chapters, because then we only have 1 of them to fight. So, we'll see. Anyway, I'm expecting a phone call. I didn't get the phone call. Is it because I spent too much money? It's because I spent too much money. Okay, that's fine. I'm about to go spend more, because we're going to go... Which way's the inn? Okay, the inn's over here. We're going to go to the inn here in Drellin, because why the hell not? I haven't had a chance to stay here yet, so I might as well. 650 gold? Good man, I'll take it. I love how I've basically gone from, we can't afford to stay at any inn anywhere, to basically being the Monopoly man and just throwing my money around because I have so much Iolite ore. I don't even care. It's just like, okay, sure, fine. I can handle that price. It's all good. Oh, look at that. All this stuff that was available in the fractured dimension is here now too. And mithril coats we already have. Okay, cool. Well, anyway, I'm pretty sure our upgrades are good enough. So now let's go over to our iolite ore and just sell like 3 of them. That'll give us a little bit of pocket change. Not that we really need it for where we're going, because again, I think Chapter 13 is just a boss fight. So, anyway.
Luger, about your loan payments.
I got you, Nova. Here you go.
Hey, I know you've been going through a lot lately, but don't get any weird ideas, okay? Promise me.
No, I can't do that, Nova. I've got someone important that I need to stick around for. 650 gold? Double that by dropping... Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if I have that kind of money. I don't know if I can afford to commit war crimes. But I'll keep it in mind. Hang on, my phone's ringing. Hello?
Mr. Kresnik, could you verify your current whereabouts?
Sure, I'm in
As I
Drellin.
mentioned in my text, we would like you to bring the waymarker to Riza Harbor in Marksburg at your earliest possible convenience.
It's funny, I was just in Marksburg. I didn't notice you guys being there. Did you not get there, or...? Anyway, understood. I'm on my way.
President Bakur is heading there as well. He will provide further instructions. Good luck.
Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, you said it, Rolo. Alright. Now we head back to Rize Harbor in Marksburg, and that will be where the next chapter begins. Help! Oh boy. I don't know if help is like you said, LMAO help. I don't know if that's you laughing at my joke and saying help or what. Or if you're saying that about the orphanage, which is distinctly possible. Okay, anyway. You know, I forgot the hotel in Fenmont was called Hotel Fantasia until I just saw it now. That's funny. Okay, so we need to go to Rize Harbor in Marksburg, so let's go here. Did I eat that fruit yakisoba? I think I did. Hang on. Yes, I did. Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure. Before we move along. Oh, the way I said it was funny? Okay, well, I'm glad I made you laugh at least. Oh boy. You know, Nova genuinely cares underneath that happy-go-lucky facade she was carrying on with the entire game when she calls now. And is sad, yeah. She's a close friend of the family. She's been friends with Luger and Julius for a while. As far as I'm aware, not Julius, but Luger and Nova went to school together. So it's kind of just one of those things that, you know, they just sort of... They've known each other for a while, and she's like, no, it's a terrible situation you're in. And as much as I was, you know, treating it like it was just no big deal before, it is a big deal, and I wasn't doing that. And so she's kind of realized, no, I need to be bigger than this. So it's nice that she's maturing about it at the very least. I'm just waiting for all of the mopey stuff that the game is throwing at us to slow down, though, for her to return to her cheerful self. Oh, boy. Anyway. Okay, good. Sounds like a plan. Well, you're gonna make it sound like the world's in imminent peril here. The world's not in imminent peril yet, and we already did all the side quests. So I guess we move along with the plot. Well, we didn't do all the side quests, but some of them are locked behind titles that I'll never get, so here we go. Oh good, we're finally gonna see the land of Canaan, now that we have all 5 of the waymarkers. Fantastic. But my little sister is despondent, not fantastic. The opposite, in fact.
Rowan brought me up to speed.
I'd tell you to cheer up, but I'm guessing that dog won't hunt right now, will it?
Not until she cheers up, now. Oh, hang on, phone call. Text message, rather.
We have confirmed your arrival. Arrange the waymarkers of Canaan into a 5-pointed star.
Okay.
It creeps me out how they always know where we are.
Well, they're literally everywhere,
So
so...
what happens if we arrange the way markers?
Perhaps when brought together, they form a map to the land of Canaan.
Okay.
One way to find out. After all, you and Luger were the ones who gathered them.
Sure.
Alright, kid. Let's do this. Let's draw a star out. Your child has lost her sass and she is in pain. It's alright, follow me. I'll show you. Okay, so you put these two in line with each other. You put those two in line with each other, and then you put one at the top. There you go. See? You got it.
The star, I see it.
Good. See, she's cheering up a little. Maybe I shouldn't have smiled at her because now she's going to realize she's cheering up a little. Yeah. But it's still in there.
Hey, Luger,
that's the point.
You and Daddy are like the same person, right?
Not even remotely, but from a temporal standpoint.
Because I'm the fake elf?
Oh, come on.
Daddy didn't want me?
Not this again. Well, we can worry about that later because we have a big way marker now?
Up there!
What do you see, Jude? Oh. Context? Cutscene context. Did we cause an eclipse? Is that what's happening right now? Are we shifting the moons? Is there going to be like some sort of tidal rush or something? Because I feel like this is not going to be good for the oceans of either one of these countries. Oh. Or that could happen. Oh, god damn it, it's the Almighty. Not again.
Damn you, Origin. I cannot believe that you hid it there.
He hid the land of Canaan on the moon? Well, I guess he's not that much different from how the Lunarians did it. That's a baby. God damn it, Gygus. I thought I took you off of my suggestions list. Oh, I still don't know if we're gonna play Earthbound one day. Maybe. We'll see. I never played it as a kid, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. Why a fetus, though?
No, this is no joke.
Great.
Who would have thought that the Waymarkers were the means to summon Canaan?
Anyone with half a brain, Gaius. Sorry. Yeah, it's kind of in space, isn't it? I mean,
Well, aren't you a violent little thing?
I feel like that would cause even worse problems for us. It's probably a better solution.
Merely approaching will not grant you access.
Wait, I know that voice. And he's got my brother! Oh, what the hell?
I never dreamt you'd get all the waymarkers.
Well, you didn't exactly try to stop us.
Time dealing with the Seeker.
Thanks, Julius. Ow.
Just give up, Luger. You can't beat him.
Julius, I don't know if that's a good idea. Ow.
You should heed your own advice, human, lest you wish to become a divergence catalyst.
Yeah, that can happen. Now we know that, don't we?
It wasn't you creating them?
Only sometimes.
All I did was grant the power of the Chromatus to the scions of Kresnik.
Only every time.
The result of those Kresnik surrendering to their desires and abusing their power.
So you Prometheused them, but at the same time you said, there's no restrictions, just go nuts.
Even as you condemned dimensions as false and destroyed them. Tell me, how exactly did you determine the real from the false?
Well, you see, the real one is the one with the spurious corporation that says it's in the prime dimension.
Origin's trial to tell me that.
And also, this is the one with the land of Canaan, so...
Luger, run!
Oh, not this time, Julius.
This guy is in trouble.
And I think it's
Catalysts
payback
are the
time.
result of those Kresnik surrendering to their desires and abusing their power.
So don't surrender to your desires. No transformations. We don't need Chromatus. Just beat the shit. Ow.
Why doesn't he transform already?
You have to stop using the Chromatus.
Yeah, no
Stubborn
kidding.
creatures to the end.
Julius, maybe take your own advice. I mean, I know L's not affected by your Chromatus, but...
And foul beyond reckoning.
Well, that seems to be, like, your opinion, dude. Okay, nice dodges. Well, blocks. Guys? Oh, okay. Well, if we were going to use Chromatus before, I'm not sure if we can now.
Handle all of us?
Were you the only ones who dodged them? How pathetic.
Nice comeback, jackass.
Enough. Dispel the art. We've gathered the waymarkers. Tell us how to enter Canaan.
For the sake of mankind?
No, for man and spirit alike.
That's what you said when you made the schism. How many times must you repeat the same mistakes?
That sounds like sins of the father, dude.
I intend to atone for them, even if it takes me the rest of time.
You leave me no choice but to hurl you headlong into the abyss.
We'll see about that. Oh, okay. More bonus scenes.
This might graze the slowpokes. I'll just make sure to apologize later.
Muse?
Surprise!
It's a spirit bomb, and you're gonna eat it!
Maxwell's shoddy creation is trying to be clever.
To be fair, she dropped the frame
Well,
rate, so that's the best victory
you
we've
adorable
had
one.
so far.
How could he have survived that?
He survived everything
It's time
else.
you learn.
Are you
Some
surprised?
things in this world are truly indestructible.
Okay, here we go again. Chronos 2. Do I play as Gaius for this one? I kind of want to. Hold on, let me look at chat first before we do this. You have killed the entire multiverse. Good job, Luger. Boss, you killed a child. Amazing. That's why you're the boss. Existential crisis. Yep, it's a gear planet. Great. What is happening in this game? Oh, you know, just summoning a fetus moon into existence from the temporal abyss. So Tuesday. Julius got fucked up, yeah. Put GTA San Andreas on the suggestions list. I remember saying that all the time, yeah. It was a fun time. Like I said when we were playing it, it was a fun time. I just wasn't a big fan of the checkpoint system. I probably would have, if I kept playing it, I probably would have just kept fucking around like I did in the third episode. Just kind of playing it, but not playing it, you know? So, also, this game looks interesting as hell. It has a very interesting story, I think. It gets crazier and crazier the further along you go, but it's not like the bad kind of crazy, in my opinion. But didn't we deal with that with Odin? It's debatable. But yeah, it's kind of similar to what we dealt with Odin, yeah. Sounds like Virgil, kind of. Pretty cool. Yeah, I think it's a different voice actor. I don't think it's the same as Virgil's, but yeah, similar. Yeah, we're not quite as off the rails as DDS2 went yet, where we fly into the sun and kill God. We're not quite there yet. Well, I don't know if we'll get there, but we're not quite there yet. I think I'm going to play as Gaius, actually. All right, we have Chronos Bits. They're weak to guns, and you are strong against guns. Okay, but we get Mila, Muse, and Gaius for this fight. So, what are you... Okay, 230,000. I mean, that's not terrible. I think we can get through that. I'll stick with Mila, actually.
You will never break. My will.
Hey.
Human emotions.
You don't get it, do you? That emotion is what makes us stronger.
Oh, okay. Hang on. I'll wait again, I guess. Because I have an impregnable guard, you see. Nope. Okay. Okay, yep. I need to eradication sweep at the start. Because otherwise I'm not going to... Oh, okay. I thought he was... Ow. Oh, nobody has access to items. Okay. You're casting, so Mila, you throw a life bottle, I guess. Gaius. That's who I'm playing as, so might as well. Okay. Running now. Chakra circle. Thank you. Oh, I've been Tetraspelled again. Okay. I'm not paying attention to where Tetraspell's happening. Maybe I should take care of the bits first, since they seem to be... One? Wait, one. Can I not kill them? Okay, hang on. I need to... Okay, get out of here before I die. Which is going to happen right about now. Good job surviving, though, Muse. That's good. Oh, Recall happened. Okay, so since Recall happened, let's pull everybody back from the Abyss. How about that? Thank you. So can I not defeat this yet? No, they're completely immune to being deadified at the moment. Okay, cool. Okay, I couldn't get away. Damn it. Alright, well, that was a shit show, so let's try that one again, shall we? So I guess we'll just play as Luger then this time, since they don't... So the bits don't appear to be dying. You know what I want to do, actually? Here's what I want to do, is I want to have Gaius use Fury Stoke to take the aggro of the bits, so that then I could switch back to Luger, and I can use Tetraspell there instead. Oh, you know, I never went and bought another Rune Smasher. Or another Silver Maul. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, so basically what I want to do is I want to have Gaius Fury Stoke so that way we can Tetraspell from there. But also I think I'm going to do Spirit Arts only and... Well, you'll still Sweetheart with Spirit Hearts only on, so let's just try that. And then maybe I'll stick you to protect yourself. How about that? Excuse me. I feel like Habitat is stretching it a little for where the boss resides. Yeah, fair enough. Kind of what you're doing in Stalker Anomaly at the moment, jacking around in the open world because it's pretty damn interesting how something's always happening. Yeah, see, it's nice when games let you do that, you know what I mean? They let you kind of spread out and do your own thing, and things are still happening. Quests and storylines are also pretty cool too, but it's so fun to just jack about in the zone. Yeah, there you go. Is Nova cutting you a break? Your payments keep going down recently. Yeah, I think at this point they lower down to that 150,000 because she's trying... My idea, my headcanon is that she's trying to fight for you with her job to basically say, no, he needs a break. Like, let him take a break. So, that's what I think, anyway. I'm going to set you to protect yourself as well, actually. All right, so we'll see if this works a little bit better. This team's a little iffy because there aren't as many healers. I mean, you have Mila who can use Undine, you have Muse with Sweetheart, and then Gaius can Chakra Circle, but it can be a little tricky, so let's just give it another shot, shall we? All right, so we'll taunt first. We'll do that, then go straight to Luger, who for some reason decided to go to the guns. We don't want that.
Get it, do you? That emotion is what makes
not you.
us stronger.
Freezing eruption. Energy shackle. Falling slow.
Oh, okay, he swapped out of it. Not this time, Kronos. Oh, okay. I guess he could just, you know, hit right through my attack. That's fine. Why? Why would you do this? Damn it. I'll wait. Okay, well, they're keeping each other alive now, so that's good. Like, why is he breaking out? How is he breaking out? I have Power Charge 3. He shouldn't be able to break out of my attacks. Oh, whatever. Okay, that was me getting shot, so that's why he broke out of that one. So. I can't see! Okay, good. Yeah, like his combo just drops. I'm not sure why. No, I didn't have Power Charge 3. That's my bad. At least he's burning. That's nice. Oh, that's why. Because the bits are guarding him. It's not a wonder. Okay. That makes sense. Hey Mila, whenever you're ready to use Undine on me, Actually, I'm gonna make you use Undine on me. How about that? Sorry, but I need this nausea gone. Thank you. Okay, yeah, it was the bits guarding him. That's why the key kept dropping out of the combo. Okay. Well, we got through that section this time.
You are about to learn a fatal lesson about what kind of spirit I am.
The persistent one? Okay.
We know.
More than you think.
Nice. Beat him up. Now that we've just impaled him multiple times, let's see you come back from that one.
Attention, children.
Is that clock on his back like his beating heart or
Where'd
something?
his wounds go?
He can heal
Oh.
so quickly.
He's turning back time.
You
Okay.
can reverse time itself.
Yeah, that
Reverse
makes
time.
sense.
That can only mean.
Indeed, I am Kronos, master and great spirit of time.
No kidding. Was this unclear? Okay, so this now gets to the... You can lose this fight, if I remember correctly, and still be fine. Are there any bits here? No, there's not. Okay. So I'm going to try not to lose it, but we'll see what happens. I'll wait. I didn't start with Eradication Sweep. It's okay, somebody else was hitting him, so that's the important part. That's it, just hit me, big guy. It's fine. Or go after them. Didn't start with Eradication Sweep again. Yeah. Well, at least I'm keeping him away from everybody else, so that's good. I'm so used to it, I can't stop. Okay, well, he missed, but that's okay. Let me switch to Mila so that I can actually get that. Oh, watch out, Luger. Yeah, see, it's just too long in between, unfortunately, to do it, so... Okay, what the hell? Oh, nope, I know how to fix this. You want to reverse time? How about if I fix your time reversal? If he can use time reversal, then I'm going to use my time powers to beat him. Even though L's in a shield, so I really shouldn't be able to access this, but it's fine. Don't think about it too hard. No, she's not too far away from me. That's why I can access it, basically. No bits to protect you this time either. But now you're mine. Please stop shooting him into the air. It's going to make my job a lot harder. Okay, I guess he just has hyper armor during casting. That's fine.
Perhaps I toyed too much.
Okay, got him. But yeah, if he ever starts to turn back time during any boss fights with him from now on,
Done without you, Luger.
you can use Chromatus to stop him from healing his wounds. So in case that wasn't clear. I always found that implicit. It was kind of like, okay, he's using his time powers. Let me use my time powers now. And I know it's like, okay, well, don't use them because you'll hurt L, but if he's going to keep turning back time, no matter what I do, because he's a sore loser, of course I'm going to use the Chromatus powers. You know what I mean? Like, there's no choice there. So, but I don't know if that's implicit to everybody else. Like, I don't know if that was obvious to everybody else. Okay, use your time powers because he's using his time powers. But if it isn't obvious, that's why I used it. So he seriously sounds like Virgil. He needs more power. I mean, you weren't making a counter for how many times Notice didn't use Eradication Sweep? Yeah. Fools! Foolishness, Dante! I can't unhear it. It keeps going. Yeah, so the problem, I think, is that I had Eradication Sweep on the wrong button. I need to set it on a different button, because that button is usually the one that I hit mid-combo rather than the beginning. So I need to set it on a button where it's like, no, that's the beginning of the combo, you know. But I'll do that later. It's fine. Anyway, that takes care of all of our fruit yakisoba, and we all leveled up, so good. We're even more over-leveled. I do honestly wonder if we're going to hit, like, the 70s by the time we're done, considering how many more bosses there are. Actually, well, there's not that many.
You are resolute.
We'll
but
see.
I suppose you wouldn't have summoned Kanan were you weaker of will.
Well, yeah, no kidding. Okay, so he's going to cutscene heal on me.
This is getting
Great.
old fast.
Time
Yeah, no
is
kidding.
infinite, but yours is at an end.
And you just decided that now?
You leave him alone!
What's this? Why did the art fade?
Well, were you not paying attention? You had your hands full.
So be it.
L, I don't know if that's a good idea.
Cause Luger is my...
You only get
Oh, hey,
one
Beasley.
life. Don't waste it.
Man, he can flash step just like everybody else.
There's a secret to entering Canaan, and I possess it.
Uh-huh.
Correct.
You presume much.
I should tell you, we acquired the final waymarker of Canaan, the ultimate chromatis bearer, in a fractured dimension. So in this world, it still very much exists.
So technically speaking, even if you take it away, we could just get another
Has a
one.
chromatis too?
Maybe you
I
can
guess
beat
so.
the key of Kresnik alone. But can you handle the both of us?
I think that's doubtful.
What's your game?
Because there are now 3 chromatis bearers in this one room, Kronos.
Challenging.
Yeah. Ow, ow!
One-on-one is better.
I mean, I guess he already beat Julius, but...
They teleported.
Okay, thanks,
So
bro.
little power left, and he risks it all.
Sounds like brotherly love to me.
Beasley,
Nice save, Beasley.
You said you knew the way into Canaan. Did you mean it?
Oh, fuck, he knows! The camera is giving it away, he knows!
I don't want to go. Who needs the land of Canaan? I bet you it's dumb anyway.
But you wanted to go there.
You know we need to. How else are we going to eliminate the fractured dimensions if we don't?
Do what you want. Go to Canaan for all I care. Just leave Luger and me out of it.
No need to get worked up.
Listen. This is important. We made a promise,
We
remember?
made a promise to go to Canaan together.
We did. Promises are important, kid.
That promise was dumb. It doesn't matter.
Well, that's not very nice. What do you mean it doesn't matter? I know you're still struggling,
Why would
but... Okay.
Daddy's promises were just lies.
Yeah, but our promises weren't...
Some things are bigger than promises.
How would you know that? You're 6.
Well,
Oh boy.
she's right about one thing. Luger, you don't require the chromatis anymore.
Well, what if my friends need to go to fractured
That much is
dimensions to
usefulness?
solve their character development?
He has simply fulfilled his duty to my full satisfaction. Our family spent eons dreaming of this day, and now, thanks to him, it's arrived.
We still don't know how to get there, though.
Luger, I want you to know that I'm proud of you.
You know, as much as I probably should accept your hand so that I don't get on your bad side, I'm sorry, man. My little sister has trauma. I gotta go after her first. I'm sorry, Mr. Bakur.
Now I see why Julius worried about you so. Go to her, then what? Lest
I
you
make sure
forget,
she's okay.
if
What do
use
you
the
mean?
chromatis to fix things, she'll transform into a divergence catalyst.
Right, so I won't use it, and I'll still fix things. Maybe not in
Don't
fractured
worry about
dimensions, but in Canaan.
One of my staff will keep an eye on her.
That's not
You know,
good enough.
She probably just needs some time alone, Luger.
No, she needs to be with us.
Now then.
No,
how exactly
Luger,
do
don't
they enter
nod.
Canaan?
She needs to
explain
be
that
with us.
to
It's
you.
important. She needs that social support network.
No need to feel anxious. Kanan's not going anywhere.
Are we sure about that? It's not just going to drift away into the universe like the Lunarians wanted
Never let it.
their moon to? Okay, well, I guess if you're going to say that, that's fine.
I never imagined I would see so many cats in my life.
Are you smiling?
Is this really the time? Is this really the time to be freaking out about how many cats we have, guys? Couldn't you have freaked out about that before? Anyway. Okay, now that dude also sort of looks like Dante, but with slimmed down hair, I guess, and sort of older. Jeez, yeah, maybe they took a few little nods out of Devil May Cry. Like, obviously, if this was Dante, he would have filled out a little bit because he's, you know, buffer, but, like, yeah, I can see it. And I don't think I'll ever unsee it now. Understand how she feels right now? It hurts. Why do I feel like this game is more relatable than you take it for? Because it is. It does have a lot of human characteristics and elements to it. There's a lot of, like... You relate to the characters because they sort of ingratiate you to them, and they get into situations that are not realistic, but they have themes to them that you can relate to from a human standpoint. So, there you go. Tell some personal stories. Jane doing that here about that thing about people making promises. How very interesting. Anyway, gonna ditch. Y'all have fun. Sounds like a plan. Have a good night. We will see you at a different point. Maybe on the next one, maybe eventually. We'll see you. Yeah, have a good one. All right, Mr. Bakura. I know I said I have to go after her, but... Yeah, that's kind of the part that concerns me. Because I don't know if I want you to take care of Elle. Because I have a bad feeling about, like, I'm just getting a bad feeling, okay? Like, I don't know enough about my boss to know to have a bad feeling, but I'm just getting a bad feeling about this whole thing. Cannot travel using the world map at this time. Okay. So I guess we are, because we're probably going to get into a few cutscenes on the way out. But we got to head back across the Bridge of Unity to Marksburg, probably to take a train to Triglyph and then go to Spirius. So, cool. Excuse me. Any items that I'm missing? Is the item shop even... It doesn't even have the items that I need. Okay. Well, I guess Triglyph has them. So, fair enough. Yeah, like I said, we're going to go a little up on time here today, but that's okay because we got quite a bit done. So I'm kind of cool with it. Alright, off to Triglyph. There must be like a cutscene before we get into the Spirius building or something, and that's why they're having us walk there rather than use the world map. Well, there's this cutscene. Oh, Elle, I don't know about this.
Look who's returned.
Why did we leave her by herself again? Isn't that just going to feed into her abandonment issues?
Go ahead. Tell me what it is you want.
Don't make Luger disappear. Please.
That's one wish I cannot grant. Not without your help. You'll need to obey my orders right down to the letter. What say you?
Oh no.
Yes.
Then we have a deal.
To deal with the devil, Elle. Don't do it!
Right thing, Luger. After all, I'm just a fake.
Stop saying that! It's not true! Why do we leave her? It's feeding into her abandonment issues. We have a skit about it. Go back for her! You idiots! A journey without Elle. This is about to get bad fast. Yes, very bad. Very quickly.
Don't worry, Rolo. Elle will come back to you.
As soon as she gets hungry, I'm sure.
I would hope
I
so.
wonder if that's really true.
This is another one where you can get Mila Affinity for saying the asshole option. Because R1 is the Mila Affinity option, if I remember correctly. I'm going to choose to mope, because I feel like that's what Luger would do here.
Luger, listen.
Yes, I would imagine that's the primary reason.
Mila.
However, Elle had managed to overcome her fear and sorrow for as long as we've been traveling together. Her soul is old beyond her years.
So you're saying she's mature?
I have no doubt that she understands why you had to fight her father.
Well, I don't know if I want her to understand. She's 6.
If that's true, then Elle will return of her own volition. What's the problem?
Not necessarily, Muse, because she may get it in her head that she can't return because she doesn't want all of us to have any more problems because of her.
The problem is that despite understanding that, she chose to run off by herself. I suspect Luger realizes what that might mean.
So now she's going to try to save all of us by doing something incredibly foolish.
Yeah. Still, Elle will come back, right?
But we don't know when, or if she'll even be alive at that point. Rolo's like, I'm too tired for any of this shit. This episode's been too heavy. It's time for bed.
Are we really doing the right thing here?
No.
I don't know. And until we truly understand what's happening, we have no choice but to follow Bakur's lead.
See, I know we don't have a way into Canaan, so that's the only thing I'm thinking here. Is the only reason why we're still going along with the Beasley in this point is because we don't know how to get in. He's the only one that knows how to get in. And I'm not exactly sure we'll be able to beat the answer out of him, because he probably would take it to the grave with him. You screaming plot points the way you do in games. It's a stupid play. Why are we doing this? Dude, you get it. People called you wise beyond your years a lot growing up. It's a unique burden to bear. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been told that, so I guess I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be maturity-wise. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Alright, let's finish this chapter out before we decide to get too deep in the weeds here.
You want us to just forget about his debt?
So she is fighting for me.
What kind of sob story did he feed you anyway?
Mr. President, something really is wrong with Luger.
Maybe I should leave so that I don't blow her cover here.
Of course. Something is always wrong with people who need that kind of money.
Well, yeah, I was dying from a train accident, dude.
The guy even has a terrorist in his family.
Okay, but that shouldn't affect how you charge me interest. I'm pretty sure that's like a patient-client privilege violation, although that's only like social science stuff, so.
That's not true. Luger and Julius are...
If you can't do your job, then I'd be happy to accept your resignation.
Oh boy.
There's no room for bleeding hearts in the banking business, my dear.
Unfortunately, he's kind of right about that. It's cutthroat. Trust me, I've worked in it. Not as a loan officer, but I've seen it. That stupid loan. No, but thank you for trying to help. And sorry you know, I've made this hard on you. Nova affinity. That's not a thing.
It just burns me up to hear him talk about you and Julius that way.
Well, yeah, you're an old family friend. That makes sense. It's not true anyway, but, you know.
It would seem this money is a source of unhappiness for her. Why not just pay her back?
It's a lot of money, Muse. I would need to spend at least another 20 hours at the poker table.
We have to wait until Elle returns anyway.
So keep paying my debt while we wait. Great.
I'm so sorry.
No, I mean, if it means you keep your job. It's not like I got anything else to do right now. Here's a way to look at it. Imagine understanding even a fraction of the adult world in elementary school.
Launching a line of
That's how it was for you. Oh,
to
boy.
compete with those Gaius dumplings. They'd be made of chili peppers, soft gelatin, chicken liver, and potatoes. A taste of all 4 elements in every bite.
Why
and
is
now
it that you
I just
Olympians
don't.
Are so good with machines. What? Most Riza Maxians are good with them as well? What exactly do you mean by that?
I just don't have the energy anymore. It is midterm week. We have gone through 3 hours and 10 minutes of potentially heavy and stupid bullshit. And I think this is where I call it a day. So that's going to do it for Tales of Xillia 2, the stream edition. Come back next time on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, where we will have more sad times, because now Elle is not in the party. And that makes me sad, but there are still debts to pay and still character episodes to do, so we will work on that on the next episode, which again will be on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Look, I think you've done enough for this point. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good for right now. We did 2 main chapters and 2 character episodes along with an elite monster fight today. I've had enough. So thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. I will see all of you on the next one, which, as I said, will be on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Until then, everybody, take care and have a good one. If you need me, I'm going to be in the Frere's apartments. I need to go to bed. Good Lord, man. So much happened today.